Hi everyone, welcome back to our stream here of the Fall of Shadowfell, our Dungeons and Dragons campaign that we're doing. Super excited that you guys are here. Before we kind of just dive right in, let's just gonna real quick just give you a recap and also a just quick let you know that this video will go out on YouTube on our YouTube channel, which you can see right there to the left, bottom left. Um, it will be going out on there on Tuesday. And as well as if you want to check out our website, you can learn some more stuff about kind of doing stuff with us and things of that nature. And then I'll now just recap. As of the times of the events of what's currently happening, our heroes have left their homes and their usual kind of lives to make their way towards the city of Ormouth, the capital of the nation of Mandanni. After some suspicious and frightening encounters on the way to the city of Padstead, they now find themselves in the middle of a set of criminal encounters recently and under the employ of the detectives Rella and Fairy Quil. They're now on the group of a set of slavers, and as of this moment, I believe they are all simply waiting in a tavern. So as of this moment, the city is yours.
I think we should take a rest if we are still really bad because we shouldn't go into this hastily. That's my thought. Oh, wait. I haven't told you guys. I keep forgetting. Somebody just burst through the door, didn't they? And that was
Billy.
What is her name? Billy.
Billy showed up.
So now I'm caught off guard and I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna be like, Billy!
She looks up and says, "Oh, hey, I was wondering when you all would show up. It's been a long walk, but I was wondering where y'all went."
Where did you go?
No.
I got lost. I went off with you three. Points at Sarah, Frey, and Ray's, and says, "Went off with you three. Got in that canyon. And then we were just kind of wandering around down there, and just got lost and kind of wandered off. I tend to do that sometimes, just kind of sleepwalking at night, things like that. Also, kind of daydreaming and just kind of wander off.
Wasn't it the middle of the day, though?
Yeah, I was tired.
Alright, okay. Well,
I'm
good
glad
to
you're okay.
see you, I guess.
Thank you. It's good to see you as well. What's kind of going on with all you?
We just went through the Siren plains, and
I almost died.
Well,
yeah.
you know, not the
for
best of
several days.
circumstances, nearly dying.
But he didn't, which is good.
I'm okay. Everything's okay. We fixed it.
Well, good.
Not
It.
too much other that was that crazy.
Okay. Did you guys see the dragon? Just saw it wandering past through the streets. Anyone see that?
Oh yeah, it was up in the rafters here earlier as I point up to the ceiling.
Oh, really?
I feel like Frey would
pretty
rush out the door.
It was in here, literally moments ago.
There.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Oh, that's
so you want to rush out the door to see?
Yes, I want to go see Fig.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
What check?
Perception.
Perception.
Not great. 13.
Okay. Glancing around, you wouldn't know this, but she did leave around 30 minutes ago. And she's Rella and Fig don't seem to be here, anywhere near. But you do hear, like, just off in the distance, some people like kind of chattering. But it seems to be like after the passing of Fig through the area, and less of Fig actually being there.
All right. I guess I'll head back inside.
Okay. As Frey trudges back in, kind of shoulder slumped, a little bubble burst, kind of coming back in.
Unsuccessful, I take it.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure we'll probably see them again. I mean, it is a dragon. It's kind of hard to hide those when they're that big. Yeah. Well, I had some. I had a request for the lot of you, but since Billy is here, perhaps we should talk to Billy for a little bit.
I don't want to keep you from whatever conversation you need to have, so feel free to just have your conversation. I'll get myself a drink and arrange for my own quarters here, and feel free.
Okay, sure.
And she just kind of walks up to the bar.
Yeah, I'll walk over to the other side, hopefully out of earshot of Billy.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I can trust her yet.
Okay.
And I'll be like, okay, guys. So I've heard of
just to let you know, Trila is sitting there with you guys.
I have no reason to suspect her at this point.
Just wanted to let you know that she is there with you guys.
Yeah. I'll be like, I've heard that there's some child trafficking happening. And I'd like to help them if I can. Would you guys be willing to help them as well?
Of
Yeah,
course.
do we have time?
Yep.
I don't know.
Didn't we
I
get a
hope
lead?
so.
Told us.
I'll look at Trila and I'll be like, do we have a day that we can spare?
Didn't we just get another week?
None of
but
us,
do we
none
know
of us
that?
Yeah,
know that.
none of you know that.
Because that's in
We'll
the head
say-
of.
We'll say that
She
Evangeline
probably
lets you
would.
know. Yeah, she
Yeah,
lets
she
you know.
probably would say
Okay.
something at this point like, "Oh yeah, we've been given an extra week."
She'll let you know that you guys have an extra week.
Awesome. And then I know of some other ways to get there that might be a little faster.
Okay. So yeah, if you guys are willing to help, I say we maybe take a short rest or something so that we're not so exhausted from what we just went through.
Can I
And
just
then
pass
head-
out right then and there? No.
Just sleep on the table.
8 hour nap right now.
Yeah.
This is good timing.
It would have to be a long rest to get rid of exhaustion.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you guys down or?
I'm
Nay.
very tired.
I'm down.
I'm
to
very
lie
tired
down.
as well. I don't want to go into this half-cocked. I'd rather not get those children in a worse state. So should we see if we can get
Okay,
some?
do we have any clues to where they are?
I know where they are. I have a map of where to go.
You didn't help them, did you? Like, you didn't steal the kids?
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Definitely not.
You didn't do the kidnapping.
Well, you
Because,
didn't
like, you have
clarify
a
which
map
party you
where
wanted to
they
help, but I think we all assumed
Yeah.
you meant help the children, not the traffic.
We're
Yeah,
trying-
definitely help the children, not the traffickers. And then I have we're
Alessis,
supposed
where did
to.
you get the map?
Oh, you remember that little guy that helped us way back when we teleported?
The centaur one?
Yeah,
Oh.
that guy.
Immidar.
Immidar, yeah, he's trying to help them as well. Speaking of which, after we hopefully save these children, he's gonna get them out of the city and into safe areas for us.
In that case,
so,
I will go get a room.
yes,
Okay.
perhaps
Do
we
we
shall.
want to put this off though?
That's true.
Well, okay. Here's
Split the party.
here's my little tidbit into this
Your
information.
spiel.
I put this into game terms. My magical energy spent.
Yeah,
I will be useless.
I do think we should have a rest because it doesn't seem like, yes, it's very urgent, but it doesn't seem like it's time.
Does
Such a
anyone
time
not
problem.
need to rest?
I mean,
I
Other
could
than
benefit
me.
by a rest, but I am willing to fight on despite that.
Yeah.
If
I
we
just
take an
don't want to
hour
get into
I-
that situation.
I know.
If someone were willing, I could go now. And I just
Yeah.
don't want to go alone, that's all.
Other than like the ability check disadvantage, Frey is good to go.
Is
That's
that
the problem.
man,
Is I
I
think
have
we
a
should be
weapon.
stealthy, and
That's
I do not feel comfortable being stealthy
We all
in
have
this
a point of
exhaustive
exhaustion.
state.
yeah. The first point of exhaustion is disadvantage on ability checks.
You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean, I can
guess
go.
we could.
We can go save the kids now if you want, Raze.
I think we'll be okay if we just. Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
don't want to put it off.
We'll have a higher chance of success, even though it is urgent, and I understand because being a slave is personal. But I feel like we'll have a better chance of retrieving them if we are all together and all prepared.
Okay.
So let's take a nap.
nap.
So you all are taking.
Captain.
Are you taking a short rest or long rest here?
It's a long rest.
I don't benefit anything from a short rest.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's 4 hours
I-
for me.
Yeah, I don't think anybody but Ramus gets anything from a short rest. Besides,
I
hit
get
points.
stuff.
Oh, you get
I
stuff?
do now.
Actually,
I
I think I get
two
lay on
slots
hands back.
of level 2. Well, both the warlocks do.
Yeah.
So
I do now, but I didn't used to.
I didn't use any of my spells.
I used
I did.
all of them.
I used
Um,
pretty much all mine.
Are you? How many rooms are you paying for?
How much?
Two rooms. How many beds are
How
there
much did I
in
get
rooms?
with two gold?
Each room has 2 beds.
2.
I can sleep on the floor.
Me as well.
Oh wait, actually, I typically do that anyway.
I'm sleeping in a
against the
bed.
wall.
Okay.
I'm sleeping in bed as well.
Each room is 5 silver.
5 silver each. Okay. So
I
there's
got that.
3 of you that would prefer to sleep on the ground.
Not prefer.
I think we're
but
just
I mean,
willing
I'm
to.
just used to it.
indifferent.
I mean,
Okay,
it's
so-
not that much money. We might as well get a room enough for everyone. A bed
I'd
enough
say
for
2
everyone.
rooms.
I already
Two
paid
rooms.
Two
for it.
rooms? Oh, okay,
Two rooms.
okay. You
2
paid for it?
rooms, One
Okay.
person in each room that's on the floor.
I mean, one of you can like lay between the 2 beds and just kind of like hang there.
Yeah,
Well,
it'll just
one of
push
you
the beds
guys-
together and make a
I don't think that's
massive
tall
bed.
enough.
That
do that,
sounds
though.
worse than being on
Okay.
the floor.
One of you guys can take my bed once I wake up. Because, well, wake up. Because, yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait, do elves even lay down to do their concentration
You
thing?
don't have to. You can kneel there, meditate,
I could
anything.
just sit there.
I'm sure it would be
So
more
I could
comfortable
be on
to
the
lay
ground as well.
Well, yeah, it would be.
Yeah,
more
I mean,
comfortable
I'd
to
probably
lay
prefer
in
to
a
lay
bed.
down. So,
Okay.
yeah, somebody can take my bed after I'm done.
If
I
you
think
all
as a
would, so if you guys are taking a long rest, I need one of you to roll me a d20.
May I
I'll do
it?
Anyone who would
Okay.
like to. Just someone roll me a d20.
Okay. I got you guys. It's a 14.
Sounds good.
14 people die.
No, Jesus. Don't-
14 kids get sold off.
No, stop!
Perfect.
Don't make me spit my drink all over.
All right. You all take your long rest. It's fairly comfortable. The beds are made of a more cottony kind of build, so it can be a little bit itchy at first. This isn't the best rooms that you paid for, but they're decent and it's comfortable mostly, and you're able to get your 8 hours of rest. As you're waking up, you do notice that as you went to bed around, I believe it was mid-morning,
Yeah, so it's probably about noon now or something? Or a little past noon?
Yeah, it's right around 2 p.m. right now. As you wake up and kind of look out, you can see the city from where you are. The windows from your room look down on the city below you, spread between the canyon walls. You can see people milling about their day, things happening. At this time, there's people kind of slowly going back to work after kind of a lunch break. The city is loud comparatively to your nights on the road. From here, you can actually see the. Let me tell you the name so I don't get it wrong here. Okay. Yes, you can see Blackgate from here. The area that Orestes was told to look.
Oh.
And the area of Blackgate that you can see is interestingly it looks more like warehouses and just kind of boxes sitting around, very few people milling around.
Okay. Well, are you guys ready? Shall we
It's
head
Terry no
out?
longer.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
And then probably I feel like we should try and be stealthy at first, at least. Because I don't like fighting.
Yeah.
All right.
Try.
As you look down, as you guys are exit the tavern, heading down, you can see that neither of the detectives, Fairy or Rella, is here, and you don't see any sign of Billy having likely slept as well. As you step outside, the city greets you. You can see below the different bridges and arcane lifts that could get you around the city to where you would need to go. From where you are, you can exit onto the left side wall, onto the western wall where the Blackgate is, or you can try to take bridges from the eastern wall across. Which would you prefer?
To the eastern
Which
wall.
one is more dense in population of people? Whatever. What is the word?
Populated.
Populated.
The western wall has more housing and contains the market district, which is the side you need to be on is of Blackgate. Is on that wall. The courts in Blackgate make up the western wall.
Then why would we need to go to the eastern wall?
There are bridges that connect from the eastern wall to different parts. So I'm just giving you the option. But you could go to the eastern wall and take bridges to the western.
I do think we go over the market. Since these children are going to be trafficked, we might as well go over just in case we see anything that's going on there.
All right. I do need to ask, because I forgot from this last session, did any of you, because Orestes, I don't believe you informed Fairy or Rella about the information you knew about where things were, correct? Okay.
I didn't, because they were gone before I came down. I didn't even know we had a mission from them.
Okay, perfect. I just need to make 2 rolls here. Okay. Okay, as you guys head down into Blackgate, this is the market district of the entire city. However, a piece of it, in fact, it almost seems like the majority of Blackgate, is actually just kind of these open areas that are kind of built into these little sunken down, almost like the foundations of buildings that are kind of sitting there, down there, these square holes that there have been wooden bridges built across and things, and storage is kept in these small down containers. As you are kind of heading across towards these different areas, you notice that you can see Rella is here. You don't see Fig, but Rella is standing here. You can see her kind of whitish shirt has just a couple faint speckles of blood across the front and along the right sleeve. She doesn't seem injured, but she's just kind of looking around, and as you're kind of approaching, she's seems to be cursing quietly.
Language.
Those are the people we are supposed to avoid. Isn't that interesting, guys? Is the dragon there?
Eventually,
Fig is not here. You do not see Fig.
Big. Right.
eventually would have told us that she got the job by the
Yeah.
detectives,
Yeah,
right?
we'll say that she
We do know we're working with them.
Oh, right. Okay.
Are you okay, miss?
What?
Are you okay, miss? Can I go up to her?
Yeah. You approach and she glances at you, and you immediately see just kind of these bags underneath her eyes. And as you get closer, you do notice that her right hand, her knuckles are covered in blood. And she also has hanging from her left hand, like hanging from one finger, is a pair of brass knuckles. Is just kind of hanging from a finger there. And she looks at you and just says, "Well, I'd say not." And then she puts her fingers to her mouth and whistles, and you hear it's a strangely high pitched, but also almost like a wail. And you hear a roar in response, and you watch as Fig comes flying over one of the nearby like mountain walls and comes and lands next to her. Fig is not is larger than what you've seen of Serixer's dragon form. Fig is larger, capable of carrying a rider and flying, but is nowhere near the full-size Titan dragons can get to. More of an adolescent, or getting close to being a possible adult. As Fig lands next to her, she puts a hand out and just kind of looks into his eyes, and you watch as Fig just slowly shakes his head. And she again just like swears, and then she looks back at you and says, "Well, I'd say that I don't know where Fairy is. She disappeared around 2 hours ago. And from what I understand, the entire operation of slavers is also gone. They have left no trace. No wagons have left within the past 8 hours. They are simply gone, as is Fairy. And Fig cannot find them, which is a problem.
He knows where they are.
Well, I knew where they were. And she leads you over to one of the sunken depressions and shows you, and you can see there's boxes and things that have been opened and moved around and all these things. Like, there was obviously some, like, people left here in a hurry, whoever was here. And you can see that there's a man unconscious against the wall, a looking tiefling a little bit larger. His face is just bludgeoned, and you can quickly see that's from Rella's fists. And
is this the same place I was told about?
Yes, very same spot.
Dang it.
And
she didn't interrogate them?
No, you can tell also by several of his broken fingers and ripped out fingernails that she did interrogate him.
Oh.
But he's just kind of leaned up against the wall, and you can see that there's also sitting there next to the guy, opened and empty, is Fairy Quil's briefcase is also there.
Is he dead?
Make a medicine check.
Oh no. Don't make me do that.
Did you find out where they moved them to?
No, I haven't quite figured that out yet.
I got a 3.
3? Dang, that guy looks dead to you. Very dead.
Oof. Can I use detect magic?
Sure.
To look for traces?
Yeah. Activating it, Fig gives off a strong evocation magic. As you also notice that Rella does as well. Similar kind of an evocation. But as for this pit and everything, there does not seem to be anything magical. Except for inside the briefcase, you can see that just along one of the edges on the inside, there is something magical sitting there. It's illusion.
Can I, is it an object I can pick up, or is it like one of the walls?
It seems to be like attached to one of the walls, or is one of the walls. You can't tell exactly. You'd have to get closer and actually feel it to see.
I wanna poke it.
Okay. You walk down, you poke it once. Nothing happens.
Alright. I just want to fidget with it until either it does something or I get bored.
Okay. Make me an investigation check, please.
Alright. What is my investigation? Someone else can like do something while I'm looking it up.
I think I might head over to the Weaver's Lane, like the 4th house,
Okay.
where I was going to meet Immidar.
Okay. All right. The Weaver's Lane, where you're going, is it is the bottom. So you need to go down 3 levels to get there. But you can start heading in that way directly if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll head that way, and I'll look at everyone. I'll be like, I'm gonna go check on. Yeah, I'm gonna go check on this.
Okay.
Can I go over to Ramis
Sure.
and just kind of ask, like, well, did you find something?
There's a bit of illusion magic here, but I can't tell what it's made out of. I got a 13.
13.
Like I can't tell what's in here.
You fidget with it. You can't figure out any way it breaks away. You can't figure out if it's something hidden here. You just simply can't figure out what. There's definitely magic there, but you don't know what it's containing. You don't know how to get if there's an item in there out. No idea.
I was thinking maybe she might have like hidden something in here, but she didn't tell me the password or anything like that, so I don't know what to do about it.
Ooh. Let's see. Can I just like try sticking my hands on the wall and like feeling for anything?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
As you are kind of doing this, and as you kind of step off Orestes, and you hear this, you just hear like Rella just like scream into the city, just this like anger, and then she says, "No, you sitting here. I'll be back in 30 minutes. I need to get fresh air." And she steps up and grabs and mounts onto the back of Fig, and you watch as the dragon jumps off and flies out into the sky.
I got a 17 for that shit.
Okay. Feeling around the same area, pushing on it, you again can't figure out how it opens.
I'm gonna punch it out of frustration.
Make me a strength check.
Oh, okay. That would be a 15.
15. You punch it. Make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I don't like that very much. That's a nat 1.
Nice. Okay. You take 18 points of lightning damage. As the briefcase, you all just hear this sizzling like crack, and the immediate smell of burning flesh and hair hits you, as Raze is launched about 20 feet from the briefcase, and hits the far wall and just slides down you. And Raze, you have burn marks up your arm where you punched, and some of your hair has caught fire.
I'm gonna put my hair out, please.
Okay.
Well, that was not good.
That was not very nice.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't punch it, please.
Why did you punch it?
I was just upset that I didn't find anything. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So how big is this area?
It's 20 by 20, so she just got launched from one side to the other.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. And Is it in a building? Is it a
No,
depression
it's
in a
one of
building?
these
What did
little
you say
like
it was?
foundation like areas. It's just a square hole in the ground, 20 by 20.
Oh, okay.
There's a small ramp that leads up out of it, and you can see like cart tracks on it, but the cart tracks end as soon as they leave the little depression. And the cart tracks, I'm not even gonna have you roll for this. They're old, weeks old.
Weeks old.
Mhm.
How busy is the merchant traffic in the city?
At this time,
Yes.
like right now, glancing around, right now it's in the middle of kind of booming business. You see people going back and forth from places. You guys are a little bit away from like the actual market, but looking over, you can see that there are people going in and out. It's fairly busy right now. This isn't the most busy part of the day, as most people are leaving after lunch and things like that, but it is busy.
Are there any shop owners who are like facing this area?
Yeah, there are a couple. They could have seen something, but the way it's kind of positioned is that the market stalls are in kind of a circle. So there would be other stalls in the way.
Okay.
But you can go and ask.
I wanted to go ask if they saw which way, like if there were any carts and which way they headed.
Okay. You kind of walk up, you ask a couple questions. Make me a persuasion check, please.
Are you making?
That's not a laugh of success. That is a laugh of, oh boy.
I got a 9.
Okay. Asking around, the people seem fairly forthright with you, but no one seems to have seen anything. Go ahead, Ramus.
Can I force feed this dead guy tea?
Sure. Make me a strength check to open his mouth. Actually, no, you wouldn't have to make that. His jaw is broken, so yeah, you just dump it down his throat.
Oh, rip. Okay. Does it work?
Does it work?
Does it heal him?
Make me a religion check.
Should I use the same roll for that or no?
Just make me a religion check.
All right.
Question is, does this heal him or does it just bring him back to life? Because I'm pretty sure if it brings him back to life, he's not going to want to be there.
Okay, what was your roll?
16.
16. Okay, it goes down. You sit there. You wait for a second, and then you just hear him like gasp, and he sits up and he immediately begins like coughing blood onto the ground. And then he starts looking around, like one of his eyes is like swollen shut and the other one is like barely not swollen shut, and he's just like looking around like feverishly.
It worked. Yes, for once, finally. Hey, sir, do you know where your friends went?
Oh boy.
Why should I tell you? Where's the lady with the dragon?
She left.
I
You
have a
scared her.
question.
Don't worry, we're on your side.
Make a deception check. Or persuasion, I guess, if Ramus believes that.
Oh boy.
I have a quick question.
Go for it.
Is it possible for me to activate Rage specifically to cast a spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go
So
ahead.
this guy.
Yeah, really quick. Go ahead, Ramus. I just want to finish.
I got a
this
6.
6. He looks at you like, I've never seen you before.
I
Really,
healed you.
I don't want any trouble, please. And he slowly starts like getting to his feet, and then you watch as he collapses, and you realize like both of his legs are also broken.
Oh.
This guy's not going anywhere.
Good.
That was made sure of.
I'm gonna step back a little bit and pull out my spell book, but I'll let Raze do what she wanted to do.
Go ahead.
I kind of wanted to detect thoughts on him.
Okay. He makes a wisdom saving throw, I believe, correct?
I can get.
Oh, you get
just
surface thoughts for
Thoughts
free.
deeper.
Yeah.
First, yeah.
Okay. Surface thoughts of him are mostly, who are these people? A lot of terror. in relation to Rella. And also just, you can see, like, just the surface thought is kind of like, why did everyone leave me?
Oh. Oh gosh. Jeez. Okay, I
were
would like to
useless.
probe deeper then.
Okay, so he makes a wisdom saving throw. He has to beat your spell DC, correct?
Yeah.
What's your spell DC?
Did you say I use Constitution for that?
Yes.
And do I also add proficiency or no?
Yeah. So it's 8 plus
You have
proficiency
for your DC.
plus Constitution.
So that would
What's
be
your
14.
14?
It's 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
He fails.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Well, I don't really know much about this guy, so probably what he was doing before he was found by us, I guess.
Okay, he was unconscious.
No, I mean before that.
Okay. You get some brief, like, kind of flashes of memories. You see him with several other people. You see them loading boxes onto, and these are large boxes. You can assume they were containing the children that you were after. Loading them onto these, this cart, basically. As soon as he had loaded them, he seems to have immediately, kind of at that point, you see as he turns and you see a woman, tiefling, obviously, in kind of black clothing, carrying a briefcase, looking down at them in the pit. And you watch as she seems to wave her hand, and that's the last thing he remembers before you see Rella interrogating him.
Okay. Interesting. So, like, this tiefling lady we've never heard before.
Not a tiefling,
heard of.
a changeling.
Sorry, changeling.
Oh. What's her name?
This is Fairy Quil.
Yeah, this is Fairy Quil that
Yeah,
he was seeing.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
How did they get away though? So, did I see any of the faces of the people that he was with?
Yeah, you saw several. The one that apparently seems to have been in charge of this group, you see a quite large Goliath seem to have been in charge.
Okay. And then, is it possible for me to find out if he knew where they were taking this shipment?
Let's see. Roll me a just a wisdom check to see if you're able to navigate his thoughts to find that specifically.
Okay. That's a 1.
Okay. You don't know where they were
Stop
going. You can tell that this guy wasn't, like, really in the know either. Like, this was just a person. And if Rella didn't get anything from him, you're not sure if even checking his thoughts will get you anything.
Okay. Then I will stop. Also, he knows that I was searching through his mind.
Yeah, his eyes are just, like, bugging out of his head, basically.
I want to say this poor guy, but
interesting.
not this poor guy. Interesting. Well, I'll share this information, of course.
Okay.
Did you get a sense that he was remorseful for his actions?
Make an insight check.
Okay. Whoa. That would be a 19.
Yes, for his actions, but less of a, like, was always feeling remorseful, and more like there is now remorse because he just got beat to hell, basically.
He was caught for it.
Yeah, and just got
Remorseful for
really
the
beat up.
consequences.
Yeah.
Fun. Well, I don't think we're gonna get many more answers out of this. Does anyone have any idea where they could have gone?
I'm still off on my own, right?
Yes. At this, like, what they're doing, you're still making your way down. You haven't reached.
Yeah.
Weaver's Lake.
I was just checking that I wasn't there still.
Yeah, you've had.
Is his face still messed up?
Oh yeah.
So
He's just alive.
I spoke fairly normally as he was doing it, but it was more like slurred and everything because his jaw was also broken.
Does Cure Wounds do stuff to fix that, or is it just kind of like you live longer?
No, you can like mend like injuries like that if you'd like as well with Cure Wounds.
don't heal this guy.
Well, it might be helpful to know what he looked like.
I think we just kill him again.
Oh, he wasn't dead. I'll just give you the sense. He wasn't dead. He was just barely alive, basically.
He was dying.
You, like, basically what Ramus did was poured, like, the wake-up juice into his mouth, and he just woke up. It's basically what happened.
He'd be awake now.
Mm.
At least my tea finally worked on someone.
Yeah.
That's what Ramus is happy about.
I wasn't fully paying attention. What was this briefcase again?
This was
it's
Fairy
Quil's briefcase. It is empty and
I'm
opened.
very smart. I didn't know it was hers.
Yeah, it is
Yeah, no,
empty
it
and
was.
opened. Ramus found a small piece of, like, part of it that seems to have illusion magic on it, along one of the inside walls. But
I can't open it.
yeah, Ramus can't figure out how to open it, and neither can Raze. And Raze punched it, and it got mad.
It got
What is it
very
made out of?
I thought you were talking about the wall of the like cube underground
Oh no,
place that
it's a
we're-
briefcase.
Yeah, I thought that as
It's
well.
fine.
The briefcase, it's made of mostly leather, but it's been hardened.
Done.
There's metal inside it. And if you want to make me a nature or investigation check, or I can do survival as well, and you might be able to figure out what the metal is.
How far is, like, I don't know,
I'm terrible.
like the guards, barracks and stuff like that?
There are guards going around. In fact, you see, like, there's a guard actually, like, watching you, and he can, like, see the guy who's injured there, but isn't interfering because Rella was the one who did it to him.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm gonna tie him up with rope.
Okay.
Cure Wounds him.
He faints during this because he's still really injured. But yeah, he faints.
Yeah, I'm going to Cure Wounds him after I tie him up.
Okay, he wakes up.
And then I'm going to drag him over to the guard and tell him to take him away.
Okay. The guard just kind of takes him, just kind of gives you a nod, and just kind of, like, doesn't seem to really want to interfere too much or know too much about what's happening, and just kind of takes the guy.
I feel like we're the mortally absent evil people. Feels very torturous to tie up a man that's got broken limbs, heal him after he faints so that he has to still exist in this pain, and then drag him across the floor.
I mean, I just didn't want him to run away with the sudden burst of energy he got from Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand, but...
Umbron, were you doing something there? Or wanted to do something?
Yeah. So wait, it was nature, survival, and then there was one other check you said I could potentially make?
Nature, survival, or investigation.
Oh, okay. I think I'm equally bad at just about all of those. Oh, that is a 17.
Okay. It's made of lead.
Lead. But it's covered in leather, right?
Yeah, leather
Or is there
covering
like
it.
exposed lead?
Just a tiny bit, like just along like the clasp and different things that kind of put together, but it is made of lead.
Do we have any reason to suspect the contents of this briefcase are important to our investigation? Why are we so infatuated with it?
It's one of the detectives' case.
It's the
Like,
detective
I
that's
was
missing.
thinking
It's her
like-
case.
It's missing. Can I?
And so, just really quick, since all of you are familiar with magic, besides Ray's hasn't had a lot of time with magic, and I don't think Frey would know this either. But lead can conceal detect magic, and conceal items from detect magic and any magical things.
Yeah.
Can I use shatter steel to open the case? Or even
Sure.
just blow a hole in it?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm scared for you.
Okay.
Lightning
I
bolt.
believe that you just deal damage to it, correct?
It just says that I cause it to bend and break, or I can also use it to create an object if it is smaller than a door in size.
Okay. So you kind of put your hands around. Are you trying to break the whole thing, or just the piece where there's the illusion magic?
My goal is specifically to open it, so whatever part would allow me to access the contents.
Okay, it's open. There's just this one piece.
Oh,
There's this one piece
It's-
inside that has illusion
is
magic.
that piece
It's like
made out of metal?
essentially she's got like a wall that she's cast an illusion upon so that you can't see what's on that.
Yeah,
But
Oh,
it's
okay.
One
inside
wall of
this
the
briefcase.
briefcase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is essentially that's how I'm taking it, is that
Yeah.
she's hiding some sort of information or a symbol or something.
Mm.
And
On
the
this-
the space is about the size of like a phone. Like, to give you a
Okay.
perspective, it's about that size.
And is that part made out of metal?
It's on the leather, but Ramus and Rays have not been able to like get past the illusion or figure out what's there.
Or
Okay.
punch it without dying. That too.
But you did. You punched it. You didn't die, so that was
It feels
a
like I
success.
died.
But punch it without taking damage is a different story.
Let's see.
Could I try to break around the part so it can like be taken off the briefcase?
Yeah. You focus your hands just kind of right around it, and you watch, all of you just kind of watch as the metal begins to like bend and starts like snapping. It's not clean, but the piece comes off. So you now have it. It's about right about this big.
Does anything happen, or do I just have metal now?
You just have this piece of the briefcase, leather and metal. It still gives off illusion magic.
Let's see here.
Could I try pulling out my holy symbol and asking the change weaver where the kids are?
Sure, make me a religion check.
I fully don't expect this to work, but I might as well give it a shot. 22.
22. Okay. All right. You concentrate as you're kind of there. And you kind of are holding the symbol, and you feel and the wind around you intensify. While the rest of you don't feel anything or see anything different. Besides, you do notice as Ramus's hat, clothing, and fur just kind of seem to have been hit by a strong wind. As she's there on the ground, and you get just a very, not really a sense of anything, besides the wind was blowing from north to south.
I think they went that way. I point south, I think.
I think. Just points in a random direction. I think they went that way. Ramus, where did that information come from? Like, which direction?
Well, I asked this thing, and I felt some wind, and it was blowing in that direction. So I think that's as good a direction as any.
Based on my experience with my little experience with religion stuff, I'd say I trust Ramus. So I will follow Ramis.
Before we leave the pit, can I see if there's anything suspicious about the wall that's on that side?
Sure, make me an investigation check. Investigation or perception, your choice.
Perception's better, but I'm making an investigation.
Okay.
8.
Going around, kind of feeling the wall and everything, it's rough stone, but you don't see anything particularly out of place. The things that are just obvious on that side of the wall is there's the blood from the guy spattered everywhere against the wall. The briefcase is there. There is a large... I guess the only thing suspicious that you would see is at one point as you're kind of moving to the side, you kind of are just glancing behind some of these boxes that are there, and you shift them aside. There is a large burn mark in the corner where two of the corners meet.
I can't move the crate. I need someone to move the massive
I
crate.
Okay. Raze wanders over and just pushes it aside pretty easily.
I just...
Okay. There's a large burn mark. It's in a circular pattern. Just kind of a circle there. You can't tell exactly what made it. If you'd like to make a nature or medicine check, or not medicine, nature or survival, you're welcome to see if you can figure out what it is.
I'd like to, if that's okay.
I will definitely be
or
making...
you can use Arcana.
I did survival. That's a dirty 20.
I'm going to use Arcana because I think it's magical in nature.
Okay.
That's a 15.
Okay. Both of you quickly get the sense it's lightning. Some sort of like a strike of electricity hit there.
I wouldn't doubt that. Can I assume that it also came from...
It didn't come from the briefcase. It came from the
Not the
person's
briefcase,
briefcase, the owner
Yeah.
would be my guess.
Is there anything in the crate?
Would you like to open it?
Sure.
Okay. Make me a strength check, please.
Okay.
I will tell you just really quick, the smell coming from it just smells like foodstuffs.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a 14.
14. Okay. You grab onto one side and you yank on it, and it does snap away. And inside several kind of bags of different foodstuffs, some dried meats and things kind of fall out. You do notice that one of the things that does fall out is what seems to have been jammed inside is a staff. It is right around 6 feet tall.
It's quite tall.
It's a jagged staff made of some sort of a light bluish wood.
Yeah, I take it.
Sure. You pick it up. It does like almost hum in your hand.
Interesting. I'm scared of it, but I'll keep it. It doesn't... That's the only thing in there?
Besides the foodstuffs, yes. You do see that the staff, as you kind of examine it, does have faint traces of blood on it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also, as you're like looking over it, there's a small like groove that could fit like, it seems like you could basically stick like the front of your thumb into it.
Could I reach in the groove and see if there's anything stuck in there?
Okay. You stick your finger in, the staff collapses down into a small cylinder.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like it's small now.
Yeah, it's about the size of like a thinner, but like a tin can, but thinner.
Like a chapstick?
Yeah, similar in size to that, a little bit bigger.
Okay. That's very cool. I don't know why it would be in there though. Considering there's blood on it, that could make sense. Okay, I will worry about that later.
Okay.
But is everyone ready to go maybe check out south like Ramis was suggesting?
Which way did Rella head?
Rella just is. You can actually like look up and you can still see her on Fig circling above.
Ooh. Anyone know how to get her attention?
How many feet above us is she?
Judging from where you are looking up, probably right around 150.
Too far anyway. I don't have message prepared right now, but
I can shoot an arrow.
do not shoot at her.
I'm not
Do
that
not.
strong.
Okay. Frey, do not shoot arrows directly into the air because those arrows have to come back down. And if you kill someone in this town, I am not paying bail.
Yeah, it didn't kill the last guy.
Specifically this
Can I
town?
just look up and wave like a lot?
Okay. Make me a performance check.
Oh. Oh wait, no, wait.
Unless you're screaming, you can make a Constitution check.
I will scream.
Okay, make me a Constitution check.
Oh boy. That's a 1. That's a 1.
Perfect. You go to scream, and a bug just flies straight in your throat.
Third one today.
Are there any like cities
start
and
that-
towns to the south that they might be
There-
headed towards?
to the south, directly south of Padstead, or basically south, is the city of Betston.
Oh,
I
Oh,
got
let's
it.
go to Betston.
Awesome.
I am going to use
Awesome.
my blood of metal feature
Okay.
to craft a horn
Okay.
and blow into it to catch her attention.
She didn't hear my coughing?
No. Okay.
Alright.
You blow the horn, and you watch as the dragon slowly comes down and lands next to you, and Rella like steps off, and she just kind of takes in a deep breath and then breathes out. And she sees the guy's gone, and just and then notices that Fig's case is broken. And also just notices the cylinder in your hand, and she just kind of like she gives you all a quick once over. And Fig also notices the briefcase is broken and begins like growling.
Wasn't me.
Real quick, I was actually gonna ask her if she knows what this is.
The staff?
Or if she yeah.
She does. She says, "Yeah, it's fairies."
Would you like to hang on to it then?
Sure. She holds out her hand for it.
I'll give it to her.
Wait a second. If it was shoved
have a
into
small
a crate, how many crates are there? It's very in pieces in these crates.
There are probably around 6 or so crates left. All of them are around the size of. They're all around 6 feet tall or so.
So you could fit a person in them.
Yeah. That makes me want to open all the crates now.
I was gonna say, do any of the crates look hastily like nailed shut?
Make me an investigation check.
Could I just start opening? No, I'll wait. I'll wait for it.
I want to tell
Just
Rella
start
that we
opening
have,
them.
like,
Just
Okay,
start
then
opening
I'll
because that's a
start
2.
opening them.
Okay. If anyone's trying to open them, make me strength checks, please.
Cool. How
I
many
want to tell
strength
Rella
checks?
that she needs to look south.
Oh, what did you
Okay,
say
one of
there,
those-
Landon? Go ahead again, please.
I want to tell Rella that she should start looking south of the of where we are.
She nods, and she glances at you, Umberon, and says, is there a reason that you've broken the case? Because you can see, like, Fig is, like, getting closer to you and, like, snarling. Can kind of tell the piece of the briefcase.
Yes, my companion led me to believe that doing so was important to the investigation, but It appears they may have been mistaken. Would you like to hold on to this? Do apologize.
That was
I might be able to fix
magical.
it after a rest.
Sure. She takes it. She kind of glances at it and she lifts up to Fig, and Fig just kind of sniffs it. And then you watch as one of his eyes just suddenly flares blue for a second, and you watch as the leather piece that was giving off the illusion magic just dissipates, and there's a single small, like, flat metal, like, square that's just set there.
Is
Do
it a
you
button?
know what that is?
I have no idea. She does reach, and you watch as she just removes it, like as if wasn't attached to anything. Just pulls it off. Just kind of looks it over. Ramis, you would know what this is, actually.
Oh, really?
You have one. It's like it almost looks reflective, like a piece of a mirror.
Is it like my rock?
The one that you put in your bag of holding, yes.
Yeah. Ooh. Try flipping that thing upside down.
She looks at you, and then she just kind of turns it over, and a couple things fall out onto the ground. The first thing that comes out is about 100 or so books, just come spilling out onto the ground everywhere. Most of them seem to be handwritten journals. The other things that fall out, you see 2 or 3 more of those, like, cylinder-like rods fall out. And in there as well, you see that the last thing that kind of falls out is a small, like, orb, made of it looks to be made of just a simple, like, oak wood that just falls down on the ground, and it has a single etch in a circle around it.
Can I grab it?
No.
Okay. You reach out, you pick it up. Fig does kind of, like, snarl at you for a second. But holding it, it's around the size of a baseball. It seems to just be a solid wood little sphere.
Do you know what this is?
I don't. These are Fairy's journals, though, and she picks up one of them. She says, "I don't see. I don't want to take the time to look through all of them, but I assume her one she's working on right now isn't in here." Wait, this is this. Give me a moment. And she sets the plate on the ground, and then she taps a foot on it, and you watch as she disappears.
I'm not going in after her.
You can go in the rocks.
About a minute later, she appears on the outside, and she's you see she's carrying, like, several pieces of paper, and she kind of stands and kind of leans against Fig, and Fig kind of looks at the notes as well, as she just kind of, like, looking through them, and then she kind of she glances up and gives specifically Ray's. She gives you just kind of a look, and then she puts the papers away.
Why is she giving me a look?
At this point, she just kind of, like, glances over all the things, and then she takes she picks the metal kind of square off the ground, and she turns it, and then she spins it, and all of the items off the ground just are sucked into it.
Am I still holding the orb?
Yes, so it does not go in.
Okay. Cool. Has my
I
detect
was
magic
just-
worn off by now?
Yeah, at this point,
Sorry.
your detect magic is.
I was just gonna open crates, that's all.
Well, I'm probably
so,
gonna.
so are you going to keep
that.
opening the crates, though? What did you roll to open them? I don't remember that.
22.
You start just ripping open the crates. On the what appears to be the sixth of them. As you rip it open, some foodstuffs fall out, and the bloody and beaten body of Fairy Quil just slumps down and onto the ground. You can see that as like she gets there, her eyes are wide open, just staring up at the sky. And you can see that there is a long gash on her neck.
I regret opening the crates.
Well, I mean,
Well, it's
kind
good
of
though.
expected it. I feel
Sure.
like.
Get the tea
Sounds like
out.
she's not.
Get the tea. Don't get the tea. Let's.
I feel like I've used all what I can today.
Is she obviously dead, or can I make a medicine check?
You can make a medicine check if you'd like.
Can I guide him?
Sure. Get a D.
Dirty 20.
30, 20. So you just kind of get close, you look at her, you kind of check her pulse. You're certain she's dead, and then just as you're about to back away, you feel like a faint pulse. Like almost as if there was a heartbeat. And then you put your fingers back to her neck and just leave it there. And about 10 seconds later, there's another heartbeat.
Alright, I'm going to instantly cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Make me a... So roll me a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. 12.
12? Okay. You watch as the gash on the neck just slowly closes. But she does not wake up. The heartbeat did get slightly stronger.
Okay, I'm going to call out she's alive.
Okay. Go ahead, Raze.
Is it possible for me to also take a look with my newfound knowledge?
Sure. Make me a medicine check.
That is an 11. It's not much better.
Just glancing her over, she's covered in bruises and blood. Her shirt is like soaked in blood down to about halfway, all of it seemingly from her neck. The fact she's alive is very strange. Anyone else would have died from this. And you don't see anything obvious that kept her alive. But she's somehow still alive.
Okay.
Well, we should probably get her to a healer.
Yeah, probably.
Rella just kind of steps forward and just looks down at her. She also feels the pulse. And then she just says, "Harry, you dumb girl, come with me." And she picks her up and just kind of puts her over Fig's back, and she just kind of whispers to Fig, and Fig just kind of nuzzles against her for a second, and then waits as she kind of secures Fairy to her, and then Fig jumps and goes towards what would be kind of where you can see the temple. Here.
Hmm.
Did
Well,
she
maybe
stay
she knows more
here?
about what happened.
Sorry, Ramus first.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying, well, maybe we should go join her. Maybe when she wakes up, she'll be able to tell us what's going on.
Okay. And Ramus, not Ramus, Raze, what were you saying?
I was just asking if she went with Fig or
No, Rella is still here.
Okay. Is it okay if we go make sure she'll be all right with you?
That should be fine. Yeah. She just kind of, she doesn't leave. You guys are welcome to go if you'd like, but she doesn't. She's going to stay here.
Okay.
I'll go. Does anyone want to come with?
I want to go to the south entrance of the city.
Sounds good. At this point, Orestes, you would be down in the Weaver's Lane. As you approach the fourth house, you get there and you kind of get up to the door and you... the building that you were told about, it's a small shack, maybe one room inside. It's just simply here. You don't see any signs that it's even inhabited. It's just there. You are muted, by the way.
I'm muted.
Yep.
That's what you... Yeah.
You're
Okay.
good.
I'll knock on the door.
You knock. There's no response.
Interesting. Can I open the door?
Yeah, reaching, you kind of grab onto the handle, and as you kind of push on it, it's a little tough, but then it eventually does open. The door swings open. It's incredibly dark inside. But I believe you have a dark vision, correct?
I do.
Okay. Looking inside, you see that the room is small, one room, as you were kind of suspecting. You can see that there's a small mat on one side of the room. The rest of the room seemingly empty. You can see faint signs that someone was here recently, but other than that, the place seems abandoned.
I'll whisper out. I'll be like, Immidar, are you here?
There's no response.
Ooh.
I think I will. I mean, I guess I'll look for since it seems like somebody was here recently. I guess I'll like investigate that slightly further.
Yeah, make me an investigation check, please.
Just to make sure that it's not like signs of a struggle or anything like that.
Yeah.
That is a 17.
17. Okay. Searching around, most of it's there. You see that there are several hoof prints. The hoof prints then kind of stop and are kind of in a patch where it seems if it was Immidar, he kind of was laying here for a while. Then you notice that there are other things in here. There are... it's... As you kind of get closer and you kind of look at where he was laying, you notice like that the dust on the window seal has been disturbed. That was kind of like right above his head, kind of where he would have been sitting. It's been disturbed, and as you kind of like open up what the shutters would be there, you see that there is the window itself, like the frame of it, has been just battered. And it's recent. There are breaks in it, different things of that sort. There doesn't appear to be any blood, but there's...
Can you tell which direction it was like battered into? So, like, was it coming from the outside or the inside?
It looks like something was dragged from the inside out. Through the window.
Oh, okay.
I don't like that.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll go out through the window and kind of try and see if I can see a line, maybe.
Are you being sneaky?
Climbing out the window, you glance around. Here, it's muddy, kind of here on the ground, as kind of the sun is out and the snow is melted onto the dirt here. You look, it's kind of muddy. You can see footprints. It looks like 3 or 4 sets of footprints.
And these are like normal footprints?
Yes, not hooves or anything like that, seemingly normal. One set of them is quite large, probably around Frey's size of shoe or something, maybe slightly smaller. The steps lead up to the window and then away. You can see just kind of by glancing down at them, one of them sinks deeper into the mud with the leaving footprints than with the approaching.
Right. I like to follow those leaving footprints.
Okay. Make me a survival check to follow.
That is a 15.
Okay. Following them, you watch as they eventually lead into the city. They seemingly go along the storm lane, which is the bottom of the canyon. Seemingly go along
this
this.
like? Is this like in the direction of where the warehouse was?
Kind of.
That they were at?
Yes.
Okay.
In general, you follow them. It goes below Blackgate, which you can, like, looking up, you can see above. It goes beneath the Illusioner's Corner, and it eventually gets to the far side of the city, and you see the footprints lead up to one of the cliff faces, where they abruptly seem to stop.
I'm gonna go to the cliff face and like look over.
Okay. It's the cliff face. It's not like looking over a cliff.
Oh,
it's like a wall.
Right.
Yeah.
The cliff. I'll go over to the cliff face.
Yeah. Glancing at it, there's cracks in it, but there's no, like, handholds, like someone could scale it. It also doesn't look like it particularly opens. It seems to just be a wall.
So the footprints abruptly end right here, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I like just like closer and more closely inspect the wall?
Yeah, make me an investigation check.
Yep. That is a 16.
Okay. Investigating the wall, you touch it, you feel it, you push on it. It's solid stone. And the cracks are not in a way that it could be a doorway.
Right.
There's no, like, along the ground, there's no place as if, like, the dirt had been moved, as if a door had been swung open, anything of that sort. It's simply a wall.
Interesting. I'm gonna assume. I think I'm gonna go back to the party because I think that he was probably kidnapped and he's with them now, where the other people went.
Okay. You're able to kind of, as you're heading up, at around the time you're doing this, you would see, kind of looking up, you would see Fig go towards the temple.
Towards the temple?
Yeah, you would see Fig go there, but your party, you don't know exactly where they are. They could be still up there, or they could be following.
Could be going towards the temple.
Yeah.
I think I'd pick up my pace and check where everyone was prior to.
Okay. Yeah.
And then if they're not there, I'd go straight to the temple afterwards.
Okay, sounds good. The rest of you arrive at the temple. As you kind of arrive there, the atmosphere is a little rushed. You can see that a lot of the normal kind of people who have come here to worship and stuff, you see several of them leaving. And as you kind of enter into the area, you can see Fig is kind of curled around the body of Fairy and is kind of like snarling at several clerics who have like stepped up. And they, at this point, you watch as one of the clerics just kind of steps forward, and a paladin next to them and just says, like, they say, "You're here to help. Please. That's all we want to do." And Fig just kind of still kind of snarling at them, but slowly kind of relinquishes a little bit, and you watch as they move forward and begin. They kind of get down, and one of the clerics kind of yells to one of the paladins to go grab a surgery kit, and another one yells for some specific components. As they kind of run off and begin this process, you guys have just entered the building.
Does it look like it's gonna take a while?
Make me an insight check.
Oh no. Stop making me make wisdom checks, Casey.
You're asking for wisdom-based things.
I know. Oh, that's not terrible. That's a 15.
15. Okay. Looking it over, they're rushing at whatever they're doing, but it's hard to tell if it's going to take a particular amount of time. Whatever they're doing, they're trying to do it quickly, but you can't tell how long it's going to take. Raze, go ahead.
I was just wanting to say that I was hoping to stay next to the area that we were previously in.
Okay.
With
For sure. Did the rest of you go to the temple, or did most of you stay? Kind of what's the thought? Where's everybody at?
I was going to the temple.
I went to the south entrance of the city.
Oh, okay. Perfect. As you're... Oh, go ahead, Umbrod. Sorry. Cut you off.
Where he's going, because he just kind of wandered off.
Okay. And Sirixer.
I think I'd follow Frey.
The three of you run into Orestes, coming back up, and if you communicate that you're going to the south entrance, that is actually where the Weaver's Lane is. The Weaver's Lane is the south entrance.
Oh, so I run into them as they're going to the south exit.
Yes, but I'd say at this point you would have already gone. You would have checked the wall, and now at this point you're kind of heading back, trying to get to one of the lifts or something else.
Alright, so once I run into them, I guess I would stick with them and I'd be like, Immidar seems to have been kidnapped as well, I would assume. Where are you guys heading? Or did you guys figure out where the kidnappers went?
Well, Ramus seemed convinced that they were headed south, so I wanted to check with the guards who control that pass if they had seen a caravan with boxes such as the ones we had found in the area.
Oh, okay. You mind if I tag along then?
Come along.
And so I'll follow with them.
As you approach the south exit, you're just want to ask the guards and stuff if they'd seen people leave, correct?
Yep.
Quickly asking around, no large caravans have left. Not even wagons have left today. It's been fairly a slow day leaving. People have arrived, but no one's left.
Would they know of any magic to get through the cliff faces of the levels?
One of them kind of looks over and says, well, there's stone meld. I think that's what the spell's called. I can't remember. But it's a spell that you can... it's a cleric spell, I believe, and a druid spell that you can cast on yourself, and you're allowed to walk into stone.
Yeah, meld with stone. I think that's
Yeah,
what it's
I think it's
called.
called meld
I could
stone.
be wrong.
Do you know if there are any secret passages below or through those areas?
There are mines that could be there. As for secret passages, I don't know of any myself. But
Where are the mines?
the mines are in the eastern wall. They've long been abandoned. There's no more ore for us to mine. But they've been there for a long time.
Is the eastern wall near where you found the footprints or no?
The wall that you ended at, Orestes, is on the eastern wall.
Oh, okay. So I'd tell you guys about that stuff, and I'd be like, yeah, the footprints went up straight to the cliff face, so perhaps they took him to the mines.
Might be in the mines.
I may be able to get us through, but I'd need an hour.
Well, we might as well check. Where's the rest of our party?
They went to the temple. We found Fairy Quil badly injured.
Oh, okay. Do you know how long they will be? Okay, so maybe should we leave a proxy here, perhaps, and then head over to that area because we could at least check. I don't know.
Pay somebody to take a message, or
Well, I could stay behind if they know you
wanna
guys
stay
went this
behind?
way. I could just lead them to where you guys, if you guys want to go check out the area, I can stay behind.
Is the entrance to the mines located on the lower floor?
Yeah, it's on the bottom floor. Like, it's in what's called the storm lane, which is like it's the canyon floor that goes through. It's located up against the wall at the very end of the storm lane where the mountain ends.
You guys want to take a look around?
Yeah. Check the mines.
Okay. Really quick, I'm going to jump to Raise for just a second. As you're up there with Rella, she begins just kind of once-overing the place again, kind of looking through, and she asks you to rip open the remaining boxes, if you're willing to.
Yeah.
As you do, you find in the boxes, in the last box that you open, there is actually spell components inside.
Oh.
And she kind of checks them over. They're like the remains of spell components. There's, in fact, it's like the last pieces of a stick of chalk are left inside. And she just she looks them over. She then kind of taps, just kind of looks at this place. I'm gonna just see if she can put it together. She glances around and she says, "Chalk. Chalk. Chalk is used first for ritual spells, not for anything quick. Teleportation, maybe? Or zone of truth for interrogation? But it's gone now. There's very few spells that consume the chalk afterwards.
Is there no, like, chalk left on the ground at all?
No, not that you can see. There's no chalk. No remains, no burn marks, nothing. It's all gone.
I'm not that familiar with magic, unfortunately.
Rella just kind of like looks at it, and then she looks just down over the edge, and just thinks about it. She walks over to the edge and just kind of taps on the ground, and she says, "Maybe, but no, wouldn't be it."
What?
I'm wondering if they created a temporary arcane lift and just took it down, but the ground hasn't been severed, and there's no residue, so they couldn't have used that. It could be as simple as they use the teleportation circle and just use prestidigitation afterwards. Maybe it's what they left the boy behind for, but he wouldn't tell me. I don't know. Could be anything.
He's still alive.
I know he's still alive. I didn't hit him that badly.
I don't think I knew that Ramus already used detect magic, so
You would have known that Ramus found like the illusion on the
yeah.
briefcase, so he cast a detect magic for that.
Can I I'm intrigued by the arcane lift thing. Can I
Okay.
examine the floor more?
Sure, make me an investigation check.
That's an 11.
Okay. Quickly looking it over, there's no residue of spells, there's no wagon tracks, there's nothing that would indicate any sort of a way that anything could have been brought down.
Okay. The teleportation seems the most likely, but I
None
don't
in
know
your
where
none in your group of wizards, correct?
Can someone remind me if they're a wizard?
Ramus is.
Okay, Kieran.
Okay.
The sheep.
Oh, yeah.
I do know a wizard. Ramus is a wizard.
Right. Using spells. And she reaches down and she pulls out several components. And Ramus, you hear in your head as she casts sending. She says, Ramus, here you're a wizard. Get back up here. That's the extent of it.
Are you sure? Like, I was just gonna check up on your friend. You're not worried about her?
In front of you, Rella just like face palms, and she's like, I hate people asking questions when I have to use another spell slot. She sits there for like a good minute, just thinking about whether she's going to use another spell slot, and then she finally does, and she's like, "Get up here now, or I will come there
Okay,
and kick you up."
Are you sure?
All right, I'm just gonna leave the temple and head up.
Okay. You just kind of start heading up there. As you look over the edge, you can actually see the four others of your group just kind of wandering around in the storm lane below. As you arrive, Rella just kind of turns around and she looks at you. She's just like sitting there, like tapping her foot. And Ray's, you've watched her been like pacing for like about the 5 minutes you've been waiting. She just kind of looks at you and she says, "Can you tell where the teleportation circle went from here, or if there was one?"
I could probably tell if there was one. It doesn't, like, I don't see any residue or anything. Can I, like, make a roll to see if I see anything?
Yeah, if you would like to look for the components, you can make an investigation. If you're looking for the actual, like, residue of a spell, do Arcana.
I would rather do Arcana.
Okay.
Teleportation is my specialty, so
Nice,
hopefully I
nice.
do well. That's a 23 Arcana.
Okay. Looking around, it wouldn't be something that you would detect with detect magic. It's not strong enough, but there is the residue of a teleportation circle here. Just very faint, and it's interesting because the only way you actually feel it is you actually have your hand pressed to the floor, like to the ground. And you can actually feel there that the teleportation circle is still here. It's beneath the ground. Like the components, the chalk has been shoved through the ground. But
That's not usual.
And the teleportation circle with the 23, the teleportation circle leads south.
Same direction. Feel it. All right.
It leads. Let me tell you how far. Let me tell you if I can tell you how far south. It leads south and faintly, barely southwest, around 50 miles or so.
All right. I'll tell that to whatever her name is. I'm sorry.
You're good. Yeah, Rella. She nods and
That's
just
right.
considers. She says, 50 miles. That'd be Bedston. That'd be Bedston. Bedston's 50 miles southwest. Southwest.
Do you know why it's in the ground? Like, riding in the ground is kind of difficult, I'd imagine.
Did you mention it's still active?
Yeah. Could I activate it?
Yeah. You can activate it. Just so you know, you have to expend a 3rd level spell slot or higher to activate it. Because
I do have 3rd level spell slots.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know, because it's in the ground, it requires a high level spell slot to cast. Which means that
That's fair.
What
whoever
if I just
activated it
punch through the
before
ground?
casts something of at least 3rd level.
Mm-hmm. What did you say, Raze?
I was thinking of just lifting up the ground. I'll get to it, you know?
Oh yeah, the solid stone ground, go for it.
You might ruin it if you mess it up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You think we could just grab the rest of the group and activate this thing, see where it goes?
What does Rella think?
It's worth a thought, but I don't know if I want to just go straight to Betston immediately, because we're going to show up wherever the teleportation circle leads, not
Yes,
wherever we
want to save
want.
the children.
Yes, but there's also wisdom and caution. I want to see. I want to talk to Fairy first.
Mhm.
I'll catch up with you in a moment. Catch up with your friends here. I'll meet you in a moment, and you watch as she just kind of walks up to the edge and steps off, and you watch as she casts fly and goes towards the temple.
Cool.
How do we find the others? I don't know where they went.
I saw most of them down on the floor. If you want to jump off, I can take you down.
On the floor. Race is a little concerned. No,
No, come on, it'll be fun. I have a new spell. We won't take any fall damage.
Oh, I love the imagery of that. They're just
They're
down on the
Why?
floor.
Wait. Why would I get hurt if I'm just like laying down on the floor?
No, she told you to
No,
jump.
not the floor. The canyon floor.
Oh, the canyon floor. Okay.
Yeah. So they're like how far beneath us?
400 feet or so.
Oh, maybe we should walk. Maybe we should walk.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, I saw the others, most of them down there. So we could just go meet them.
I'm like, listen, I'm really tempted to just go to where you saw them and like throw a stick.
We could do that too.
We just get pelted. We just get
I'm
absolutely
gonna
pierced by a
do
stick.
that, but like not throw it at them, throw it behind them, if
See
possible.
who can get it closest without hitting them. That sounds like a fun game.
That's a great idea.
Let's go.
Sounds fun.
Okay. Well, while you're finding adequate sticks up here and making your way down, the 4 of you who are down on the canyon floor, what are you doing?
I think Sarah, Umbron, and I were going to head into the mine.
Okay. There are no mine entrances on the bottom floor, like in the stormway. They're up higher.
Well, okay.
So you would have to start in the upper areas of the mine and would make your way down.
Well, we'll start somewhere.
Yeah.
Wise.
All right, we'll head to the mine entrance.
Okay. So all 4 of you are headed there, or just you 3? Like, is Restus going with you? Because I believe Restus was going to wait.
I was gonna wait behind, so in case somebody was coming to
Okay.
tell them where they are.
Okay. Raze and Ramus, make me a perception check, please. Each of you.
Ramus.
That would be a 19 for me.
7.
Nice. Ray's, as Ramus is just going about his day, just walking, just kind of smiling up at the sky.
He's finding the sticks and stones to
Oh, yeah.
throw.
Yeah, he's found several sticks. They're more like twigs. They're about this long.
Oh my gosh.
And you've around, as you kind of are going, Rays, you look over and you notice that on the other wall, you notice Serixer, Frey, and Umberon making their way up the wall.
Up the wall.
Up the far wall.
Okay. Is it possible for me to get above where they're going up?
Yeah, you can take bridges across.
Okay, then I'll just start heading in that direction.
Okay, do you bring Ramus with you or just leave Ramus?
I am going to bring Ramus with me.
just wanted to make sure, because it's kind of fun to watch Ramus just, like, get lost.
We need a
Dangerous, though.
From where you are as well, you do, looking down, you can see Orestes down there.
Wait, he's been left?
Yeah, Orestes is just, like, down there standing in the storm lane.
In that case, I think I'd run over, like, grab Ramus, start running to them, and, like, be like, don't leave him! He's still down there!
Okay.
You wanted to. You volunteered
I
to
don't
stay
know
there.
that. I just think you guys are leaving him.
There's nothing about his behavior in this whole past adventure that makes you think that he would want to not stay behind.
Nope.
All right.
Okay. Glancing up, Orestes, you do see one of the bridges is shaking erratically as a barbarian and wizard go sprinting across the bridge.
Well, I guess I'll go up then to where they were going. Because I'm also scared of being down here in case a bridge piece falls off and comes barreling down.
Okay.
Meanwhile, us thinking about throwing bridge pieces at you.
Yeah. Literally, Ramus sitting there looking down. Hey, these are sticks.
Oh no.
Thinking about playing the game. Hey, let's see who can get closest without hitting them.
Yeah.
Earlier.
300 feet wooden plank throwing.
Oh.
That
Okay.
won't end horribly in the slightest.
Eventually, all of you meet up, are able to kind of collect yourselves. And as you make your way up to, let me see exactly where they wrote down the mine entrance here. Making your way to the Sunrise Quarters, which is more of the kind of more wealthy area of the city. The only thing out of place is a single mine entrance with 2 guards posted. That seems to be the only entrance you've seen to the mines. This is also the very top of the eastern wall.
I'm going to first tell them what we found, the teleportation circle and stuff.
Okay, you're going to tell these 2 guards?
No, our party.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Like, what are we doing over here?
Well, the reason that we came over here is I found evidence that Immidar might have been taken through one of the cliff faces.
Oh no!
Which would mean that he would be in the mines, perhaps.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, we
maybe,
definitely gotta do it.
yeah. I mean, but there, like, is there a way that he was taken out into the teleportation circle?
You didn't see any tracks leading from that cliff face, but could be.
Maybe
Okay.
there's 2 teleportation circles. Ooh.
How long do we have until the lady gets angry at us for waiting?
Rella said she was going to meet up with you soon, so you assume she'll find you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd like to go check to see if he's in the mines. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's head in, I guess.
Okay. As you guys enter the mines, they are fairly narrow quarters, so I do need a marching.
I want to go
I'm
first.
front.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll be near the front
can I
just
ride on
because
his
I knew
shoulders?
where Immidar was.
You
So-
could ride on his shoulders if you want to eat the ceiling of the tunnel.
He is pretty
Also,
tall.
you'd have to fight Vaiana.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
mind if I walk just ever so slightly in front of you? I can't see over you. That's the problem. I also have the flashlight eyes.
Oh my gosh, we're a literal train.
I mean, I walk in front of people to be the shield. It doesn't really work that way if you're walking in front of me.
I can be a shield. I just don't cover as much.
You've definitely been a shield before.
You're more of a buckler.
Whatever.
So raise Frey.
Possibly me, just because I'd be trying to give directions to Frey.
Okay. Raise Frey, Arestus.
I'm taking up the very back.
All right. Umberlin, you want to go before or after me? Okie dokie.
Ramus. Baron. And then finally... Six. Awesome. Okay. As you guys make your ways down into the mines, these are abandoned. There are no torches left, nothing to light anything. So basically, all you have for light is the flashlight eyes of your companion. As you make your way down, there are no directions in it. But as you're simply going down, it's fairly simple. As you go down, Frey, you do realize as you're going, there is a faint noise that you begin hearing and a faint smell. And quickly, Orestes and Sarixer would also pick this up. The smell is kind of a musty kind of a smell. It's also just kind of like a dirty smell. Kind of hard to describe. As for the sound, it's just the faintest, like, almost like a faint whistling mixed with kind of a chittering.
It's a bomb! Just kidding, I don't know.
I don't think bombs chitter.
There's not.
Guess I try to navigate
Fantasy
us
world, we
towards
don't
that
know.
sound.
You want to navigate towards the sound? Okay. Going towards the sound, it faintly just kind of gets louder and louder, and you eventually, as you're kind of headed forward, you notice that the mines, some rails begin, from like minecart rails. As you get here, you notice several abandoned mine carts that have been left here, too heavy to carry, mostly just filled with rocks from long ago. You notice several picks have been just kind of left here, all of them broken. Likely they were broken and someone just left them here. There's several shovels as well that are bent, just broken. As you go, you do notice that as you're going, it would actually be raised. You step on something, and you hear just this brittle, like, cracking noise. And you look down, a bone. It's just kind of laying there, and you stepped and it snapped.
How did I see that coming?
Boom.
Am I able to identify if this bone is a humanoid bone or a not humanoid bone?
Make me a nature or medicine check.
Do you handle bones in your spare time?
You
feel like
know
she
me.
I feel like she did.
Well, not that she can remember, though.
That would be a 14 medicine check.
Reaching, like, just kind of picking up the end of it and looking, it's definitely a humanoid bone. You would assume dwarvish, like a dwarf bone.
Does it look old or newer?
It's pretty old. You can
Okay.
tell it's fairly old. It's strange though because it's the only bone you've seen in here.
Hmm.
It's old though. Likely around
Okay.
100 years old or so.
Oh my gosh. Okay, then I will just show it and continue.
As you guys just kind of continue forward, you notice that the smell just kind of gets more and more pronounced. This kind of just musty smell, this strange, just kind of a strange smell. You notice eventually you leave the mines and find yourselves in kind of what appears to be these caverns of sorts. Before it eventually kind of leads to another section of the mine. As you enter into this particular area, you notice that the smells just kind of get a little bit more pronounced. And as you enter this area, I'd like for each of you to just roll me initiative.
Oh boy.
There is a map, by the way, guys.
Oh my gosh, mate.
Why would you do
Also,
this?
Casey, would
Yeah.
I be able to tell if we are, or like what level of the city we would be at by now?
Make me a survival check.
Okay. Level check.
Amazing.
Oh, natural 20, 26.
Nice. Okay,
An
yeah.
For the
unnatural
survival
20.
check.
You are right around. You're about one level above the storm lane.
Okay.
You're about one level above the storm.
That is I believe it's a 13 to initiative.
Okay, let me do initiative here. 25 to 20.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. Restus.
That would also be me. I got a dirty 20.
Oh, I think your dexterity is better than mine, TC.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
It's a 16, so.
It is, yeah.
20 to 15. 15 to 10.
That's me. I got
14.
14.
Okay, so we go Ray, Umberon, Rays. Okay, and then what did what am I missing?
Did you get a 6?
Promise.
Ramus?
Got it.
Okay.
Oh, a 7. That was close.
Okay, so as you enter into this area, you notice the smell is what hits you first. It's not pleasant. It smells like old, kind of like old, like dead bugs. Kind of what it smells like. The bugs that you die in your windowsill.
Oh god.
And also,
Yummy.
there's also a smell of like recent, like flesh, like blood. Kind of what
Yummy.
it smells like as well. As you are just kind of in here, you notice that in front of you there are several different paths that branch out, though it's quite dark. Rays, you are currently looking down the path. That's why I'm illuminating it this way.
Okay.
However,
I want to just check that Ramus has his full HP now, and I have my base HP now, correct?
yes.
Okay.
The only person who is missing health at this point is Rays.
Hi guys.
I'm missing 2 health from making a horn, but
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I was
that's
just
true.
hoping that we didn't have the same cursed item effects affecting us.
No, you're good. All right, Restus, at this point, you're all kind of uneasy, but you haven't seen anything to be wary of. But Restus, it is your turn.
Oh, it's my turn? Okay. Well, I'm gonna start being stealthy, and I'm gonna start peeking through these corridors. I'm guessing this is a corridor right next to me.
Yes, both sides are corners.
Why am I
Okay, so
diagonal?
I'm gonna
I don't know,
start
you did that.
looking. Yeah.
Oh, also, did you want to switch to the map view for the stream?
Oh, thank you.
They're all confused as to what's going on. Well,
Not
makes sense
anymore.
if you can see the map.
Okay, so I'm gonna peek down this corridor first, and then I'll peek down this corridor.
Peeking down this first corridor, you see. At first, you don't really see anything. It's pretty dark, even with your dark vision. And then you notice that there's something fairly close that's just making a very faint, like, chittering kind of a noise. So you glance at it, and as you look closer, you notice that sitting there against the wall, seeming it hasn't moved or anything yet, is what appears to be a small, wouldn't be small, around a dog-sized spider.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Is
So I'm
yeah.
gonna reach back. I'm gonna start tapping on Frey's like leg. I'll just be like, Frey, and I'll point.
Okay.
And then I'll point behind us as well.
Okay. Perfect. At this point, I'll just say that you all are alerted. You all know that there's something. Even if you can't see it, you know that there is something.
Then I'm gonna ready my rapier, just self-defense.
Okay. Sarah, it is your turn.
I might do something a little bit stupid. I would like to light one of my torches.
Okay. You light one of your torches.
So that there's light.
Okay. You light one of your torches. It ignites. Kind of goes through, and you hear like some of the chittering like increase for a second before it's slowly pattering back down to the kind of steady pace it was at.
No.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna stay back here.
I wonder if they're scared of the light. I don't know.
At this point, I'm going to roll 4 d20s, and we're going to see if any of them wake up.
Sleepy boys.
These sleepy boys. They're just sleepy boys.
I would like, just for the sake of it, I'd like each of you to roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Just for the
I'm
sake.
good at this. Woo! Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
23.
22.
And you don't have the bonuses I do.
Okay, I'm assuming
14.
by Curian's face that Ramus did not roll well.
That was a 6 in total for Ramus.
Nice.
14 for Frey. And that was with disadvantage.
I'm rolling really well today, guys.
Anyone else?
Hey,
Anyone else
compared to
below
3
10?
nat ones.
Anyone else below 10?
No. I got
not.
over 10.
Okay. Ramus, you kind of are just kind of going in there all saying this, and you're like, huh? Like, it's just kind of a little confused. And you kind of lean around the corner, and you kind of lose your footing for a second, kind of trip a little bit. At that point, this one, you see, as it kind of seems to stir a little bit, and it kind of like shakes itself, and then it kind of like glances up towards you. And that is going to be the end of its turn. Ray, it is your turn. However, this one has noticed you. The one to the right.
Yes. Well, I was hoping to get through this without stuff happening, but all right.
It does seem to be the only one that has woken up.
All right, let's try to kill this thing as silently and quickly as possible. Does a 17 hit?
17 does, yes.
All right. 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage. Okay. Right.
And then a 22 to hit for the second attack.
Okay. You kill it with the first attack.
Oh, okay. Never mind. No second attack.
Okay. So, I do want you to just really quick roll me a sleight of hand to see how quietly you did this.
30-20.
30-20. Okay. You see this thing, and did you do this with your spear?
No, this was with my bow.
Okay. You fire, and it goes through, and you being an experienced hunter, you fire it through. The thing does not make any noise. Simply collapses onto the ground. Very little noise. Apparently, nothing has woken up from based on what you've done. At this point, it is still your turn if you would like to move.
I would like to creep forward and peer down the 2 corridors.
Allow me to reveal it for you.
Oh, 2 down here as well.
Oh, whoa, that's cool.
So at this point, as you kind of get to this area, you can see that it opens up into this ravine that seems to lead below. And from here, because of your really great passive perception, you can hear down below there is some sort of a louder, like, clattering. Like,
No.
something of this, but larger.
Oh,
I think we leave.
Like down that hole
Down this, like,
crevice.
this crevice that leads down.
No.
Beautiful. That's exactly what I want to hear.
Okay.
We're just checking off all the lists of my favorite things.
Absolutely.
2 favorite smells, noises.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Just
Totally.
kidding. It's
Uh,
not my favorite, but definitely not my least favorite.
Umbron, it is your turn.
All right. Since I use because Sixer uses a 2-handed weapon now, right? Or did you decide you're not using that yet?
I have it. You've seen
But,
me.
like, do you use it in
Whoa.
combat?
Nobody's seen me use it because the one time I used it, there was a massive cloud of fog.
Okay, then never mind then. Well, I was unconscious then, I'm assuming, anyways.
No, yeah. But currently he is wielding a torch, so he's not using any 2-handed weapons at the moment.
Well, I was going to say, if I knew you use a 2-handed weapon, I'd take the torch from you, because I use a 1-handed weapon. But if I don't know that, can I even see anything from where I'm from?
You can barely see this now that the torch has been lit. You can barely see this. You do, I will say, that the corpse of the spider, you are hearing, like, just a faint, like, bubbling coming from it.
Don't touch it.
The one you killed.
Like the dead
That's
spider?
interesting.
Yes. Like a faint bubbling.
it sounds like acid.
Or a bomb.
I don't
Cute.
know.
Or lava. One of the two.
Or
Lava.
it had babies. And we now have to face even smaller little spiders that crawl all over us.
Stop giving him ideas.
Well, when beaks are
The
smaller,
bubbling was
they're
already happening.
cute, aren't they? So it's
No.
cute little spiders.
No.
No, baby acid spiders. No.
Cute little spiders all over Ray's.
Well, the
Okay.
implication that there's a bigger
They
one of
just
these
wanna give you
spiders
a
down
hug.
there. Maybe these ones are already the babies.
So babies up. No, I'm not finishing that. I hate that.
Umbron, are you doing anything?
I think I'm going to cast Bless on Seixer, Frey, and Rays.
Okay.
Oh, I think
Make me a sleight of hand just to see how quietly you do this.
Uh-oh.
Is Frey even within your range?
I think it's just sight.
It might be. I
Oh,
thought
wait, it's 30 feet, so actually he
Oh.
might not be.
Okay, I was like, I thought
Nope,
it was
I'm
30
outside.
feet, but
But
it
I can
might
just
be.
move into where he would be ranged, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
come like
You need to just come down next to me, and that's
Step
it.
in front of the
right there. And now I'm within range, probably.
Yeah.
And what was your sleight of hand?
9.
You do hear some like faint chittering begin, and you watch as this one does stir and seemingly awaken. And Frey, you also watch as this one stirs.
Oh no.
Oops. I'm gonna draw my mist blade
Okay.
and then end my turn.
Okay. That's gonna be the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Raise, you are up.
Cool. I'm gonna run over here. Oh, I can't. I'm very smart, guys. I promise. I'm going to try to silently
Okay.
get that one right there.
Okay. Make me attack roll. Are you
Nope.
raging?
I am not raging.
Okay. Make me attack.
Ugh. I get to add a D4 to it?
With bless, yes. If you were blessed, it's a d4.
Okay. Please. Okay, fine.
13, I think.
Yeah, that would be 13.
Okay. You hit. Roll damage.
Cool.
They're spiders.
They do be Oh, I should have thrown. No, that would be way loud.
Throws axe
that's
into stone chamber from
That's
4
an
feet
8
away.
for damage.
All right. You throw it into it, and the make me a sleight of hand, to see how loud.
That would be a 14.
14. Okay. I'm going to roll some more perception checks to see if any of them wake up. Frey, you watch as this one stirs right here.
No.
Hey guys, I'm hoping they're acid. I'm hoping.
I was also
they kill
wondering if
you?
I could continue to run down the hallway.
You want to just keep running down the hall?
I want to.
Metal
If
Gear.
I were to go here, could I see around the corner?
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially since I'm diagonal for some reason, you know.
You can fix that.
You can fix that. You just gotta grab the little tail
my
that
gosh,
sticks
I
above your
can.
head.
I did it.
Okay. That's what you see down the hallway. You see an
You can
abandoned
be
mine
upside
cart
down
sitting
too.
Okay, very cool. Then that will be my turn.
there. You have now there, and now it is Rames's turn.
All right. First things first, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself so that I'm not quite as squishy.
Okay, make me a sleight of hand
Mm.
for the noise.
All right. Let's see. I do have proficiency in this, so that's not great. That's a 12.
You, Frey, here as something over in this direction, over here, seems to start chittering to the same noise the awake ones are.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But does it sound bigger or does it sound just the same?
Sounds the same.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm gonna. Gosh dang it! Why do I always have that on? Anyway, I'm going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then Well, I need that back on now. I'm just gonna go and teleport over to Ray's just to, hang out.
Moral
Just be
support.
Might
buds.
startle me a little bit.
Another sleight of hand check.
Please roll for a scare. Okay. Perfect. And that ends your turn, I believe?
Anyway, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. Orestes, we're back up
she
to
has
you.
light.
What?
You have light.
I do have flashlight eyes.
Yes, and I can't see in the dark. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna come down here, and this thing is, it's just louder. It doesn't seem like it's awake, right?
No, it's awake.
That one's
it
awake.
is
They're
awake.
both awake over next to me.
Dang it. Well, I'm gonna stab it with my rapier.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Damn.
Because these things, I'm pretty sure aren't intelligent. I don't know if. Okay.
Yeah, but it's like,
Dang it.
ow!
That's a 12.
Why would you
Oh wait,
do this
no,
to me?
it's not a 12. It's a 13 to hit. Does that
Okay.
hit?
That does hit. Roll damage for me.
Cool. Yeah. Where did I put that? Right there. That is 8 damage.
Okay. You run it through. Make me a sleight of hand for how quiet.
Okay. That is a 18.
18.
Actually, that's a unnatural 20.
Okay. You do this. No additional noises.
Ah.
I want to throw my axe so bad.
Do it. Please.
This time, Landon, our stealth mission won't go horribly.
No, next
A
turn I'm
shield
casting
against
Thunderous
the
Smite.
wall.
Just you watch.
Sarah, you're up.
Oh, my turn. Oh, I was
Oh,
just
accessing thunder.
Googling something real quick, but okay, I'm ready. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where I'm moving right there.
Okay.
Well, like that won't work because I'm not in the right position. So that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna do. I would like to. Yep, I'm going to Ray of Frost the spider thing.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Does a 17 hit?
It does. Roll damage.
Okay, that's okay. So twice. That is 13 points of cold damage.
Nice. Okay. It skewers it. It is dead. Please roll me sleight of hand to see how quiet.
I believe in you.
It's not good. It's a 13.
Let me roll some perception checks here.
I believed in you.
See, the original plan was I was going to try and push it off into this chasm, but I
what-
wasn't.
What was
you
the
don't wanna
sleight of
do that.
hand?
There's something down there.
13.
There's something down there.
Ray, you hear something farther down this corridor? In
Oh yeah,
fact,
can I see down that corridor?
You hear two
No?
things. No, not quite.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I mean, you can see here. I'll give you this. You can see. Like,
I did bring my torch with me, so.
Oh,
you
there's a
got the
pathway
torch?
down there.
Yeah,
that
I
we
lit a
can't
torch
reach.
because
Oh no.
I don't have the cantrip light
How far
or
can I
dancing
jump
lights.
again?
Okay.
I sure hope these things have bad eyesight.
Okay. So you hear two things wake up.
They're spiders. They don't have bad eyesight. They have great
Okay.
eyesight.
And Sarah, so that ends your turn, correct?
Yes, that is currently all I can do.
Okay. Umberon. As you're there, it's kind of watching your crew kind of head off in these different directions. You hear this like kind of a noise, and you watch as you turn in this direction back towards where you killed the original one, and you watch as it seems to molt into 3 more of these.
Brilliant.
That all 3 of them immediately like devour the corpse of the original in about half a second, and they are going to take their turn.
Wait, are all the corpses bubbling?
So the this one is bubbling. This one did not, and neither did this one.
How did this one get killed again?
Raise.
I killed it.
Yeah, Raise killed it.
What did you kill it with?
Just my axe.
Interesting.
As you, these 3 are going to, as you're the only thing within range, they're all going to run up on you on Umberon.
Well, they have disadvantage because I have my mist blade, if I understand correctly.
Yes. They're going to make 3 attacks. Okay, so there's... they all miss. I rolled a natural 20 for one of them, but they rolled a 2. So, I mean, that does it. Oh, and this one also molts, I forgot. Into another 3.
So, lesson here: don't pierce them.
Is that what is doing it? Is piercing damage?
You don't know.
And these are going to run up. One of them is going to run up to you, Frey, and the other 2 are going to make attacks on Orestes.
Yeah.
What's a dagger's damage type?
Okay.
A dagger deals piercing damage.
All right, I don't think I have a weapon that doesn't deal piercing.
You have your fists. Just punch them. That's bludgeoning damage.
Orestes does a 13 hit.
It doesn't.
Okay, and then there's 2 19s.
Yeah, those definitely hit.
Oh wait, sorry. 1 19 against you and 1 19 against Frey.
Beats.
Okay.
Yeah, that one beats me.
Okay.
You have an AC of 19. That's pretty good.
Orestes, you take 2 points of piercing damage and 3 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Frey, you take 6 points of piercing damage and 2 points of poison damage.
Reduced to 1 point of piercing poison damage.
Yes. And then okay, that one skitters along there, and this one is going to jump the chasm to there.
Excuse me?
And then this one is going to go. This one's going to start running up past the minecart towards Raise.
Oh, hi there, buddy.
Hello.
Okay, and that ends their turn. It is Frey's turn.
Guys, does this combat seem too easy for you?
Don't say that.
Won't be if the mother wakes up.
Oh, so you don't want me to boot this thing off the cliff?
No. Honestly, I don't know if it's
no.
piercing that's doing it, because I would expect slashing to do the same thing.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying the 2 attacks that were piercing damage.
Yeah.
Well, it could also be amount of damage done.
Not that we would know this. We wouldn't. All I've seen is 2 piercing attacks and an ice attack.
Well, I could do something about this.
See, this is part of the problem of being a pacifist spellcaster. You don't have like any weaponized spells.
Yeah, why not? I'm going to use my blood and metal
Taking
feature
vicious mockery.
again, and I'm just going to build myself a warhammer.
Okay, perfect. One. It's 1d8 one-handed and 1d10 two-handed.
Just make a
Alright.
light hammer.
Nah. Why would he do that?
Okay, that is your action, I believe.
Oh, that was bonus action.
Bonus action. Okay, perfect.
I think.
Yeah.
I can double check that.
Yeah, go ahead and double check that for me. It might be bonus action. I can't remember.
As a bonus action.
Okay.
Yep.
So you so Orestes, just kind of as you're there, you're kind of backing away from the spiders. You watch as this blood seems to seep from like from Frey's like forearm, and it forms into a warhammer in his hand.
That's
Right.
pretty cool.
And it's gonna crackle with lightning.
Perfect.
That's in that one.
Okay. You swing. It kind of skitters to the side just a bit, and you slam into the ground.
Okay.
And it makes this immense
work up the
clang
mind.
throughout the entire area.
There goes the quietness.
All right.
Woohoo,
It was
another
at this
second
point
attack.
that I wish I had prepared silence.
Okay. You hear as all of the chittering changes to the awake type, including the louder, more deep chitter.
All right. For my second attack,
Nice.
that's a 16.
That hits. Roll damage.
All right. And that is 11 bludgeoning damage and 2 lightning damage.
All right, you splat this thing. You absolutely demolish it.
Does it start bubbling?
It does not.
Okay.
It is now Umberon's turn.
All right.
Oh, Umron, you have a lot of friends.
I do.
They're not as big as the friends I'm gonna have.
So question. So we've communicated that we don't want to pierce or slash, or just pierce, or like have we communicated at all?
We have not
Haven't
communicated that at all.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Let me see. Do I want to do this now or wait? Yeah, just for fun, I'll do something kind of dumb. I'm gonna risk an opportunity attack from these two and come right
She's from
here, I think. Let me just check my range.
Go there and then there.
Oh yeah. That should be good. And then I am going to use my Dragon Fear ability to emit, used in Pathic. I'm going to emit in 30 feet. Everything that is not my ally needs to make a wisdom saving throw, as they can feel my attempts to intimidate them.
Okay. I'm going to make these attack rolls against you real quick.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The lowest. So 2 of them hit you. I'm pretty sure. Because
Well,
the lowest
only
is a
2
19.
of them get an opportunity attack because I didn't leave this one's.
Oh, correct. So
area.
that means that 1 of them hits you.
Oh.
So you take 2 points of piercing damage and 3 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And at that point, I need to make these saving throws here. So 6 of them make the saving throw. No, 5 of them. What's the DC on this?
It is 16.
Okay. You watch as this one seems to be frightened up here, and this one right here seemed to be frightened.
I have a lot higher wisdom than I expected.
No, I just rolled really well.
Oh, okay.
They have awful wisdom, but I just rolled really well. I rolled a natural
Gotcha.
20 for one of them. Okay. And if that is your turn, it is Ray's next.
I'm also going to cast Divine Favor on myself, and then that's it.
Okay, sounds good.
That concentration.
All right. I'm going.
If that's concentration, your bless does end.
Oh, wait. Actually, yeah, you're right. I'm not going to do that. Never
Okay.
mind.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm done.
Okay, Ray's.
Boom. I'm going to attack.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Cool. That would be.
That's a wonderful roll.
Shush yourself.
It's an even better roll.
Shush yourself.
Yeah, that's 15.
Yeah, it's 15.
That hits, roll damage.
Cool. That would be 10 damage.
Okay. You cleave this thing in half.
Cool. And then I'm gonna just go here.
Okay.
Don't
As
you should
you
double, right, guys?
as you begin stepping onto the bridge is old.
Ooh.
So you can tell that it could break below you, and also as you step onto the bridge, you hear below you this like of this just much louder than the others, and you can hear like clicking against stone as something is coming up towards you.
No. How does it know I'm there?
Not towards you, just up in general.
Oh. Okay.
So towards
Coming
you
up
in
towards
general.
the loud bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flame, I guess.
Missions, am I
The
right?
flame.
Can I just for a moment turn off my flashlight eyes and look down there?
Turn off your flashlight eyes or turn them on?
Turn them
Off.
off.
Okay, you turn them off, you look down. Dang, it's dark.
I have dark vision.
Dang, it's dark.
Okay.
We're too well.
It's too far from you.
Okay, sounds good. Can I see any more across the chasm?
Yes, you can.
Oh, geez, this place is huge. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep. It is Rammus's turn.
All right, just out of curiosity, are diagonals 5 feet or 10 feet? I can't remember.
We'll go with 10 for now.
Okay. Raise!
I'm just.
Raise!
You just plunged Rammus into complete and utter darkness.
I'm going to use my action to cast the light cantrip.
Okay, you cast light.
So I have light now, and I'm just going to use my bonus action to catch up to Raise again.
Okay, sounds good.
You can give yourself and you can give your character an aura so you can see how far your light goes out.
How far does it go?
I believe.
I think it's 15
light,
bright, 15 dim again.
Yeah, 15 bright, 15 dim.
Uh-oh.
I think my torch is worse than the light cantrip,
and
actually.
Orestes, you're up.
I'm guessing the torch that TC's Sark's carrying isn't 5 feet away from this boy, right?
No, it is not. Really quick, Rammus, you portaled, so you cannot cast light because they're two cantrips.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you can't cast them.
But one's an action, one's a bonus action.
Yes, but you can cast a leveled spell and a cantrip, but not two cantrip and not two leveled spells.
That's dumb.
Well, sorry. Them's the rules.
Yeah.
Well,
I-
it's fine. I'd rather be back there and have light than not.
Okay.
Could I ask Sark's to hold his torch over this area right here?
Sure. Yeah.
Give me a second.
Would you do that for me, TC? Sark's?
Give me un moment. I'm adding things.
Did you not level up?
Me?
Yeah, are you like? Why are you adding things? Did you not level up?
Oh, I'm creating an aura for my lights.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
so
my light.
Okay.
yeah, we can't see that, but he can. So cool.
That's how much light I give off.
Okay.
So would Sarek being willing to hold the torch right there, TC?
I don't know how I would show that.
He's
Well,
he's
I mean,
asking.
Just
Yeah.
for now.
So are you just going? Are you going to do it or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'd like to use control flames once he does that to have the
Ooh.
flames jump to the spider
actually what
next
it
to
is.
me.
To jump to the spider
'cause-
next to you. Okay.
So
That's
it
super
makes
cool.
it instantly expands the flames 5 feet in one direction, provided that wood or other fuel is present in the new location. Hopefully, the spider can burn.
Okay.
That is
Perfect.
the hope.
Is there any like saving throw attached or anything that it needs to make?
Wait,
I
control
don't
flames.
think
Are
so.
you stealing my torchlight?
No, I'm expanding your torchlight, so it's not going away. It doesn't have a thing, but you could do like a basic dexterity check or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just see what this guy. Okay. Roll me. Roll me 2d6.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay, well, evens out. 7 damage. Or 7 total.
Okay.
A 6 and a 1. Separately.
Okay. You put it on this thing. The thing lights like a match.
Perfect.
It lights like, yeah, it lights like you literally chucked like it on lighter fluid. The thing just ignites.
Perfect. I'll look back and I'll be like, thank you.
Okay.
Because I have only seen piercing damage and I guess a smack or bludgeoning now as well, and frost work on these guys. So yeah, sorry.
You're good.
Is it bubbling like the other bubble?
No, this one is not bubbling.
Okay. So it could be the piercing, but it could very well not be as well. That's all I can do. Oh wait. I guess they know that we're here, right? Can't I use Bardic Inspiration? Isn't that a bonus action?
Yes.
Yeah, you can use Bardic Inspiration.
I'll use Bardic Inspiration on You know what? I'm gonna use on Sarek because he helped me out.
Okie dokie.
And it's a D8 now, TC.
Oh, I get to add a D8. That's a D8 and a D4 to my next whatever I want.
I mean, I'm gonna check that it's a D8, but I'm pretty sure it is now. And that will be my turn.
There's your flames.
Yeah! Look at me flames.
And I'm just going to give you control of them. That'll just be easier. Controlled by... Save. Okay, you can move it now. Okay, now it is the Spider's turn. Okay, so... This one's going to make another bite attack against you, Orestes. That's a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You take...
Is that the one that's afraid of me?
It is, but it's not attacking you.
Well, so the way the frightened condition works, if it can see me, it still has disadvantage on all attacks.
Okay. Same roll.
All right.
6 points of
What was
piercing
the roll?
damage, 2 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Then those 3 ones that you're running away from are just going to keep chasing you.
That's rude.
And they're going to make attack rolls against you. At disadvantage.
Yeah, it is a D8.
The highest they rolled is a 14.
None of them hit.
Okay. These things are just having a rough time trying to get through the mist. Is like the mist is kind of swirling, and they just can't seem to quite find purchase. This one. Okay, this one's gonna run up to you.
If today.
Just maneuver all of my pieces here. And then you guys hear like that, like just the chittering, weird kind of sucking noise continue, and you watch as approaching up through the tunnel beneath you. There's no.
Ooh.
Oh, it's so cute. Look
No.
at it. It's got
Um,
one big eye, so you can stare into it and lose yourself in its eyes. Its beautiful, soulless
Nothing about
eyes.
Wesley.
and it, as it crests the top, it's going to make a weird, like, trilling scream. And I would like for Serixer, Orestes, Frey, and Umberon to make me wisdom saving throws. Oh, and Ray.
I love those. Oh, I get to add bless.
I'm so
Thank
glad I
you
have
for
the bardic,
knowing.
whatever it's called.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh, I'm rolling like a god today. That is an Oh, it's not unnatural. It's a 19.
Okay,
There we
19.
go.
We got a
Dirty
13.
20 for Frey.
13, what was Frey's?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Ray's?
8.
8. Serixer?
I can add my bardic inspiration, correct? That's something I can do with bardic inspiration is on saving throws.
I think so.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna add that
The-
because I don't feel like I got high enough.
The base one lets you add to your attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, and then the customizations allow you to do different things with like the enemy stuff.
Okay.
So
So I'm using the bardic inspiration to get a dirty 20 is what it comes to after that.
Okay. Raze, you were the only one who fails.
Oh, great.
Raze, I would like you to roll me a d6.
Got a 2.
Raze, make me a dexterity saving throw.
What are you doing? What are you
What you're doing.
here? That's
You're
so
moving.
things. Oh, do I get bless?
Yeah. Oh, wait, not to saving throws. Sorry. Not to saving throws.
Okay.
Oh, no, it is the saving throws.
Oh, it is the saving throws? Then you got it.
And that's a 12.
It's not ability checks, then. Is that what I'm thinking of? It's not ability checks.
Yeah, it's
It's not
attacks
attack,
and
it's-
saving throws.
yeah, attacks and saving throws.
Okay, so what was that, Raze?
12.
Okay. You hear this sound, and your mind just kind of goes a little bit fuzzy, and you take a step off the edge of the bridge. And right as you do, your mind like comes back to you, and you reach back and you grab on with one hand. You're hanging by a hand from the bridge.
No.
Okay.
Okay. That's cool.
And Ray, we are to you now.
That was a lot.
All right. So this thing is hanging onto the cliff or what?
Yeah, it's hanging onto the
Where
cliff.
is it?
Yeah, it's coming up on this side of the cliff. Show this. There we go.
Maybe we'll deal with that in a second. I don't really have much to offer. So I'm going to attack the one in front of Orestes.
Okay, make me attack roll.
Actually, no, I'm going to attack this one right here.
Okay.
Wait. Bless goes to attack. Yes. That is a 31.
31, that hits.
All right. That is 12 bludgeoning damage and 1 lightning damage.
Okay. You squash it again.
All right. And then I am going to run up to the edge where this spider thing is.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit.
Okay, make an attack roll.
You're going to try. 21.
That hits. Roll damage. Are you hitting it with your with the warhammer still?
Yes, this is the warhammer.
Okay. Wanted to make sure.
14 bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Okay. Okay. You slam the warhammer into it, and it gives out this thing. Like, oh, that's the wrong noise, but yeah, just a noise. Whatever. Ah, no! How dare you! No, it just screams. Because you just kind of smack it, and it is, yeah, it's just still trying to climb up.
So, got it.
Okay. Next up is Umbron.
Oh,
Sarah has a
can I
question.
tell?
I have a question.
Go for it.
Did my turn get skipped?
Maybe. Yeah, do you want to go?
I would love to go.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I am going to cast the spell Ice Knife.
Okay.
On this creature that has the purple spike now.
Okay. Perfect. All right, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Well, I didn't really want that one to hit, but that's fine. Does a 25 hit?
Yes, it definitely hits.
Okay, so it takes. And I know this is not ideal, but it takes 10 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, it's dead.
And then would the other two make a dexterity saving throw against 15?
Okay, one of them succeeds. The other one does not.
Okay. So the one that does not succeed takes 8, I think.
Okay.
No. Yes, 8 cold damage.
All right. It also just kind of like shrivels and falls down as like this ice seems to hit it.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like I want to move anywhere right now.
All right. And because what you did technically went before the spider's turn, and I wasn't thinking, you kill it, and it immediately molts into 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does your ice knife do? Piercing and
It
cold?
does piercing first. That's why I didn't really want it to hit.
So
I
the
wanted
one that
them to make the dice.
the one that was killed by cold is the one that molted.
Okay.
Umbron, you
So
were
I
right.
don't think it matters what the damage is.
It's just random. It could be anything.
Umbron, you are up.
All right. Is there any way to visualize a cone on this?
I don't know.
I do not believe so, unfortunately.
I assume you're wanting to hit all the spiders in front of you with a cone.
Yes. Is it possible to hit them all with one breath weapon? Is my
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
All right. I think I'm going to attempt that. I need them to make a dexterity saving throw, as I'm going to, just for a sec, light this whole place up.
Okay.
I think you can hit the 4 in front of you. I don't know that you can hit the. I think you can only hit 4 of them with a cone.
2 of them succeed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's- Oh, that is almost the worst I could possibly roll. You take 5 damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one.
These ones. And what damage type is this?
Radiant.
Radiant. Okay. All of them die.
Oh wow.
Maybe
and-
is there
Wait, did they
some-
have like 1 health each?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just certain damage types. I tell you, the fire and radiant do more damage. You've noticed they are weak to that.
Yeah.
The cold, it was kind of a whatever. It's like piercing, no extra anything. But fire and radiant seem to do something to these guys.
Grace doesn't know any of this. She's just going to town.
Yeah, Ray's just whacking away.
She's
Ray's
hanging
just
on.
hanging.
On for dear life.
Oh yeah, currently you're hanging.
That's true.
You're just chilling right now. Okay. As of this point, it is now Ray's turn. It is.
Cool, I'm
It will
gonna
take your
not-
action to get up.
My action.
So you're no
Okay.
longer hanging for dear life.
Well, I would like to get up.
Okay.
Do I have to attack for extra attack to work, or can I still attack?
You have to attack for extra attack to work.
Okay. I still have my movement, though?
Yep. And your bonus action.
I'm kind of scared of going into rage. I'm just gonna go right here and turn my flashlight eyes back on.
You
Well,
turn the
now I
flashlight.
already mentioned it's light.
It's fine.
You cast your flashlight eyes on, and as you're looking down at all of these ones below you,
Yeah.
you get it's this weird kind of like a light show of like all of this just shining like carapace down in the dark coming towards you.
I hate that a lot.
Well,
From like
and-
down here?
Yeah. So right down here.
Wait,
Not
not
down-
from
not
the
down-
floor that I can see, from in the chasm?
No, down here. Just right down here.
Oh,
Before that you
okay.
can see.
Before
Okay.
you can see.
Oh, don't scare me like that, honestly.
Yeah.
Anyways, that is my turn, I think.
Okay. Now it is Ramus.
Yeah. I'm gonna run up beside her.
Okay.
And be like, "Are you okay? Are you okay, Race? What happened?"
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm not about to die.
Ray's is quite
Sure.
happy she's killing spiders.
Yeah, I don't.
Right. I need to look at my spells again. I honestly don't
Yeah.
think I have much I can do. I'm just gonna kind of stay by Rays.
Okay.
Because I don't like these spider things.
All right.
I haven't even seen the big one.
Yeah. Orestes, you were up then.
I'm gonna step back first.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use the control flames to try and get it to jump over to my friend down here.
Okay, perfect.
He's not your friend.
No, he's not. But he
fails.
wants to be
Roll me 2d6.
because he keeps trying to kiss me with his mouth.
I'll let you know you'll kill it unless you roll 2 1s.
Guess what I rolled?
2 1s?
Yes.
Sweet.
So now there's 2 fires.
Whoops, minus. Okay. It is severely scorched.
Oh, so it doesn't stay on fire. Okay, cool.
Oh no, it does. Sorry, it stays on fire.
Oh.
It'll probably burn to death this next round.
Oh, I wonder if I can copy them. Can I? I don't know. I doubt it. Sorry, I'm just-
Sarah, you are up.
It's my turn.
Yes.
I would very much like for this one off to the right, that's just within the inner circle.
Okay.
I would very much like it to make a Constitution saving throw to beat 15.
That is a 15.
Dang it. Okay, well, nothing happens.
All right.
It shakes the ice off.
Okay. Sounds good. It is now, if that's your turn.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
All right. Two more of these spiders jump the chasm. Go ahead.
I stepped away from this one guy, so if you wanted to do a attack of opportunity, you can. I forgot about that.
He doesn't hate you.
Okay.
He messes it up. Oops.
I didn't want to accidentally catch myself on fire, because that is a possibility with extending the flames.
Okay. These four are going to just run right up and attack you too. As they come towards you, it's like the skittering along the bridge, and they crawl on top of each other to both be able to get you.
I just realized I'm not in raid. Oh no.
You're not.
Wait, why did I move back one?
I moved you back one, and then I moved you back. So you're in the same spot.
Okay.
Well, lucky for you, they all suck, and they missed.
Yay!
So those ones miss. These ones are going to run up to Serxair. And they are going to make their attacks. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Okay, then you're good. They miss. This one that's on fire is just going to keep screaming. And the big one is going to make an attack against... Actually, yeah, it's going to make an attack against you, right?
Frey, I feel like it's gonna grab you and drag you down into the darkness.
It misses.
Hope not.
So, like, its pincers kind of come out to try and grab you, like, or more try to bite you, Frey. It does not succeed, and so it is going to... I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
What's that?
In that one.
Sweet. Okay.
No.
I told you.
So you take...
If you want to know, it's a 9.
You take...
Whoa!
You take 14 points of acid damage.
That is reduced to 7.
And then it is going to make one more attack on you. Oh, no, sorry. This is a contested grapple. Sorry.
Contested grapple. Oh, so I cannot add plus to that.
No.
Okay. It's a 24.
Okay. It tries to, like, grab onto you, and you just push the pincers away from you.
No, that's not allowed.
And then, Frey, it is now your turn.
All right. I would like to make a shove attack.
Okay.
I want to push it.
Okay. So this is a contested strength, I believe?
Maybe? Probably.
Pretty sure it's contested strength.
I believe so.
Makes sense.
I got a 26.
Okay, it rolled a 1. You just kick it off.
Get out.
You kick it off, and it just starts
Cool.
falling. Roll me a d20 to see if it's able to catch on to anything.
That's a 2.
Okay, it misses everything. Roll me 20d6.
Woo! I might need a dice roller for that one.
Because it just fell the entire way down, so...
All right. 26. For one time. How do I roll it? Oh, there's the roll button. That is 74.
Whoops. Oopsies. Okay. Minus 74. No, come on. Minus. Okay. You kick it down there. You hear it like clattering against everything and screaming all the way down. It is still alive from the noise you hear down below, but it sounds very hurt.
Can you
All
do
right.
the scream for us?
Oh, for sure. Whatever, we'll do that. That works. Perfect. Still your turn.
It's covering my character, so I can't move.
Okay. I will just remove it for now. Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm gonna move up here and use my other attack to hit this one.
Okay, make an attack.
With the hammer. Does a 15 hit?
It does. Roll damage.
All right. D10 plus D6. 9 bludgeoning damage and 2 lightning damage.
Okay. Sounds
and then
good.
I am going to use a bonus action to command Vayana to move and attack that one.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Roll an attack for it.
All right.
And I believe we have a marker for you somewhere, or for Vayana. Let me see if I can find it.
Somewhere. That's a 24 to hit.
Okay. 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 24 to hit. That hits. Roll damage.
All right. 3 piercing damage.
Okay. 3 piercing. It is still alive.
All right. And then I don't know where you put Vayana. Oh, I don't know if you did put Vayana.
I haven't put her there yet, but I will find.
Vayana's right there.
Okay, let me see if I can find a good token. A good toucan.
Awesome. Okay.
Amazing if I'd chosen poison today.
Let's use. I'll just do it this way. Okay. Okay, here is Vayana for you. I will give you this. There we go. Okay,
Thank
and you.
Yep.
I'm also just gonna decrease her size just a bit.
Do it.
I was gonna say she big.
It's
not that big yet.
Oh, look, she's moving.
There we go.
Whoa.
Oh, it just made her fat. It's fine.
Squished her.
I've been feeding her a bit of steak lately.
Oh yeah, just a lot. Okay. At this point, it is Umbron's turn.
Question: does my Mistblade still count as a melee weapon, or is it like a spell attack since it's magical?
It works just like the Warlock Hexblade.
Okay.
So it uses,
So that means
it uses
it's
your.
still technically a weapon.
It's still
You use your-
technically a weapon, but it
spell
uses your
attack.
spell attack.
You
Okay,
use.
I'm just asking for Green Flame Blade. It requires you to be holding a melee weapon, and
Yeah,
so
it still
Yeah,
activates. It still activates.
It's a melee.
okay. I'm gonna use Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
On this guy in front of me.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Make an attack.
Oh, I probably missed the. What's my plus to hit? 14.
That hits. Roll damage.
Awesome. Oh, also, does the fact that spray made my sword affect its damage at all, or is it just the same stats for a regular sword?
It should be just regular stats. Just regular stats.
Yeah. I'm not that special.
9.
Not yet.
That is 16 damage from the sword plus 2 fire damage.
Okay.
Wait, actually,
It literally just splats in every direction.
it's actually 4 fire damage.
Oh
I
yeah,
was wrong.
it's gone. All the pieces smoldering. Yeah, you just deleted it from existence.
All right, and then I'm gonna walk over here to join my companions.
Okay. And is that your turn, or you have anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, actually, I would like to use my free action just to ask, like, I found the radiant damage does a lot to these guys. I can deal that damage, but I would have to drop bless. So, like, putting out to those who have bless if they would rather me do more damage or continue focusing on them.
Okay.
Then that's my turn.
I have greatly enjoyed the benefits of bless.
I can't say anything.
Raise, it is your turn, and you have plenty of enemies right in front of you.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to first hit the one straight in front of me.
Okay, make an attack roll.
I think that hit. That would be 21.
That hits. Roll damage.
And that would be 13 damage.
Okay, that one is dead.
Cool. Then can I turn to this one and do the same?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna move forward then. The one directly to the side of me.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Cool. That is definitely hit.
Okay, roll
I
damage.
rolled 19. Yeah.
Roll damage.
That's 17 damage.
Okay. That one also splat.
And then is it possible just to like oh wait, how close does this bridge look to collapsing first?
You standing on it, it looks much more likely to collapse than them standing on it.
Is it possible to use my axe and just kind of like whack in between them to either side?
What do you mean whack in between them?
So like
Break down the bridge.
put my
smack
axe
the
in
bridge
between
right
them
in
and then
between them.
smack them.
Oh, you want to hit the bridge?
No, that was not my plan, but that's not a bad idea.
Okay. Well, to tell you, I'll tell you for now. Your at this point, you've used your action,
Yep. Cool.
so that would be your next turn.
How far can I jump?
Strength modifier if you take 10 feet, or strength score if you take a 10-foot running start.
And you're jumping forward.
Okay. No, I'm just gonna.
Just gonna chill.
I'll activate rage and chill there.
Sounds good. It is now
Who's
Ramus.
measuring me?
All right. So I'm gonna first off take a step forward and. Why are you like this? I can't tell where I am exactly. Was I right next to Ray's when we started, or
Yeah, you're.
I was?
So you.
My roll 20 doesn't show me right there. It says I'm 1 square back, and I can't move
so
myself.
Ray's moved 1 forward.
Oh,
Yeah,
refresh
it
the
says
page.
I'm right here.
Refresh
Oh,
the page.
there we go. Yeah, okay. Anyway, if I step forward, does the bridge start to break?
You're right on the edge of it, so you'd probably be okay stepping 1 forward.
All right. I want to take just like 1 or 2 steps forward and
Okay.
then portal across.
Okay. Sure, you portal across.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just give me a second. I'm refreshing the page.
Here, I'll scoot you across. You're good.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You portal across, and now it is Restus.
Well, I can still use the rest of my movement to keep going.
Oh, so you're just gonna keep going? Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to see what's over there.
Over here.
Death.
Yeah.
Okay. It is.
And for Rays, if you want to come join me, I left
Okay.
this for you. Anyway.
Okay, that's what you see.
So now is it my turn?
It would be yes.
Okay. I'm going to. So I can't really make it jump to the same spider. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna use it to double the area of bright light and dim light and
Okay.
make it appear as a white flame instead.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bardic inspiration on Frey.
Okay. Sounds good. This particular spider is dead. It burns up.
D-toasty.
Okay. And
Okay.
that will be my turn.
All right, Sarah.
My turn. Here's the issue. I'm not proficient with torches as a weapon.
You still get to add your strengths or dex to it.
Just
well,
drop the torch.
I would add my strength, but my strength is not an addition. It would be a subtraction. Which I realize. So is the longsword. Well, okay, it's a +1 right now, but
Okay.
fine. That's fine. We're gonna try frostbite again.
Okay.
I would like for it to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
15.
15. It fails.
Oh yay! Yay! It takes 8 points of cold damage.
All right. It dies out. And it is now. If that's your turn.
Yeah, I was gonna move, but I don't know where I was gonna move to, so.
Okay, sounds good. That means that right here molts 2 spiders, and over here also molts more spiders around Rays.
Oh.
Raise, you have friends. Lots of them.
And all 5 of those are going to make attacks on Rays.
Okay.
That would be, one of them's a 17.
That one meets beats.
You take 3 points of piercing damage and 1 point of poison damage.
Oh, so would I take 1 or 2 of the piercing?
You take 2.
Cool. So that's 3 in total?
Yep, 3 in total. And then these 2 are going to actually. So at this point, all of these spiders are going to run up and attack you, Frey. Okay, let's just roll for these guys. A 17 does not hit, correct?
17 does not hit.
Okay. I did just roll a natural 20, so you take 2 hits, and one of them's a crit.
What was the other
Sorry.
roll?
It was an 18 plus 3 would have been a 21.
All right, I am going to manifest a spectral pair of wings as a reaction and block that one attack because I added 3 to my AC.
Okay. All right, so you just take the crit.
Yep.
You take 6 points of piercing damage and 8 points of poison damage.
Another
Bray, what? You have 5 people on you. Well,
So does Raze.
And this spider, at this point, is beginning to make its way back up.
That's why I didn't want to move
wants
to the edge of the
more.
cliff. That's the whole reason I didn't move there.
Okay, it is now Frey's turn again.
Wait, so is it back over the edge?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't learn your lesson. I'm coming back.
oh, don't worry,
I wanna
sir.
Shove it again.
Okay.
That's within 5 feet
okay,
of
so-
my fire.
Okay.
You
Make
I read it. You make an athletics check, and it can make an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Against it's like being grappled, essentially, just the
A fire?
opposite. No, the shove.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, what's your strength roll?
It's a 23.
Okay, yeah, it rolled a 5, so yeah, you just like kick it back off.
No.
It has so little health that yeah, it's dead. It just falls. You just this poor thing like makes its way up. You just kick it off. It's like oh no! And then it crawls back up. It's like I'm back for revenge, and you just kick it back off again.
That was so enjoyable. I'll let you make. I don't know how many opportunity attacks I would have taken from that, but
You take all 5.
probably. Oh, all right.
Or wait, would it only be 4 because he's still next to the one?
Oh yeah, you stayed next to 1, so yeah, so it'd only be 4. Okay, so an 18 does not hit, correct?
No, it does not.
But you did roll another natural 20.
All right.
Oh, you take 2 points of piercing damage because I rolled a 1, and 2 points of poison damage because I also rolled a 1.
All right, I take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
But guys, I'm officially bloodied.
Dang.
No.
Umbron, you're up.
I'm going to take the dash action and come over here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Ramus. No, sorry, Raze. You are up.
Wow, cool.
You have so many friends. You're so popular.
Dude, I
So
want
many
to just
friends.
like spin around in a circle with my axe out, but I don't know if that's possible.
Sure, but you make me attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, I see. There we go. Okay, cool. That's a. I can do this. 22, I think.
22. Okay.
It's above 20.
So roll me damage, but you're halving it.
Okay.
So roll me damage, but just give me the half.
Well, that's great. Let's
When people
either
want to do
three
when
three
people
or
do cool things,
four.
you just got to let it happen.
3.
So 3 total damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wait, are you raging?
I am. So
What's your rage damage added?
4. That'd be 4 damage.
Oh, correct. You spin in a circle and kill all of
Let's go.
Oh,
them.
never mind.
Yeah.
Umbron rounds the corner. He's like, "Never mind." Turns back around. But yeah,
Actually,
you
I just realized.
Oh, go ahead.
I can't see if I leave Orestes, so I actually don't think I could have done that because I don't
Okay.
have dark vision.
Oh yeah.
But you can't
Oh,
see because she's got light flash eyeballs.
I
Light,
can see
Yeah,
now
but
that
you
I'm
wouldn't be able to see back
over
here
by
like
her,
at all.
but I don't think I would have been able to run around this corner.
Gotta love them light flash eyeballs.
I guess you'd
It's
be able to see light
fine.
over here and light over here, so you could like get up here and then just dash to the other side, hoping that you don't trip and fall.
Okay. Yeah, Raze, you kind of get low. You spin in a circle and just slice them all in half, just like a nice little blender.
That's pretty cool. Yep, that's pretty cool. Oh, I can
Are
move.
any of them bubbling? No.
I do
All
need
of them
to. I
bubbling?
do need to check if any of them bubble. One
no!
second. One second.
bubbly,
One second.
bubbly, 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 bubbly.
Why
All
did you
of
say that?
them bubble.
Okay.
Bubble, I am in trouble.
Okay. Continue.
Let's just hope we don't hear any bubbling from down the or from down
Am
the
I not able
room.
to
Oh, I didn't even think of
see if
that.
they're bubbling?
All 3 of them are bubbling.
Mm. Mm.
Leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the portal.
It'll be fine.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just drop
7.
12 spiders on Umberon.
I'm gonna go there.
Umbron rounds the corner trying to help and just gets mauled by a bunch of spiders that just come to get him. Okay.
I did just kind of dip.
Okay. Now it is Ramus. Your turn.
Right, Ramus is gonna come up here and join Ray's. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, exactly where you are. Can I see anything in this big room?
Bro, can't see anything now.
You see, all you see is the single minecart here. Umbron has been left in the dark with all of the strange bubbling noises.
I'm gonna
I made a
dash
mistake.
and well, there we go. I can move. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna keep going until I find something interesting.
Okay.
I mean, Erestus could make my torch very bright.
It is Orestes'
I
turn.
mean, I made this fire in front of me really bright.
I think those fires cast like 5 feet of
Not
bright,
much.
5 feet of dim normally.
Well, I'm gonna use Healing Word on Mr. Frey because he's been taking a bunch of damage for me.
Awesome.
I have a quick question.
Go for it.
Would I have been able to see the flames when? Oh,
I'm really horrible.
actually,
Yeah.
That
You probably would have seen the flames, but it would also probably make you think of the torch that
Yeah.
Sarah had.
okay.
okay. So I did 6 healing,
Nice.
and then did either of you guys use your bardic inspiration?
I haven't used mine yet.
I very much did.
Yeah, TC
You
used
did?
his.
Okay,
Yes.
so
He
I'll
did it
use
to
bardic
survive the lessons I did
inspiration
today.
on Serxer,
Awesome.
and that will be my turn.
Awesome. Sarah, it is your turn.
Okay, this is what's gonna happen. I am moving up to not there. I'm moving right here, next to the fire. And then
Bright white fire.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, bright white fire, and I'm going to do a very similar thing to what Umberon did. And breathe, but it's ice this time.
Okay.
So, I believe it's a dex saving throw. Right?
Okay.
They have to beat 13, so it's not a very high.
Okay. Dex save beat 13. They all failed.
Oh, wonderful!
They literally all
Wonderful.
failed, and 3 of them rolled ones. So, I mean, they suck.
Well, I mean that's good for me.
Yeah.
That's great for me, actually.
I think you mean they rock. They're awesome little spiders for failing.
You guys we're all so scared, and you guys have literally just like beaten these things up entirely this whole time.
Okay.
Taking minimal damage, and Frey kicked the big one down a cliff.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Umberon's
don't
gotta
see a big
face-
difference.
Umberon has to face an unknown amount of them in the dark now, so
Yep.
Yeah.
They take
I'm in danger.
They take 18 points of cold damage.
Yeah, so these 5 spiders are dead.
They just become ice cubes.
Yes, they all become ice cubes, and I need to roll to see if they molt.
I don't want them to.
Bubble, bubble.
How do we get them to not molt?
Burn them
Burn
would be
them,
my guess.
probably. Probably the that and radiant are probably the best options to hopefully get them to not.
You
molt.
slash through all of these. You turn all these to ice. One of them begins bubbling profusely, and another one starts bubbling like the others. Pat.
I don't like bubbly. Frey, go
That
kick
was
them down the
What?
chasm.
People up. Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. You watch as 7 new ones appear.
Oh, yay!
Okay.
I am gonna get to do the thing I was hoping to do.
So honestly, things got worse.
Yeah.
But
Sarah,
better
you
at the
made
same
things
time.
worse. Okay.
Because I don't know.
There's only 2 more than when I got here.
Honestly, the molting, they might not be able to molt after they already have molted. I don't know.
Doubt it.
Mine
So-
did though.
That is
Oh, they
correct.
did.
Highest was a 17 to hit you, Sarah.
The 17 hits.
Is he next to me?
Yeah,
is he
he
next to
17
me?
is
He's
my
next to you.
AC.
I'm gonna do the reaction with the dragon wing and cast it in front of Sayxer.
Okay, so
Wait,
you
thank
do not
you.
take
Adding a
damage.
3.
Okay. And Umberon, I'm not going to show you how many appeared, but I'm just going to make attack rolls.
You hear an army.
This was a very low whiz move on my part.
You just hear.
I
Imagine being
honestly
attacked
don't know
with
if I
zombies.
would know that you left us, or even that you were with us.
Okay.
Because he showed
He
up
said
behind
something.
us.
All right.
Oh, he did say something.
What's your armor class?
15.
You only get hit twice.
Only twice.
Only twice. But you do hear just this immense cacophony of just things coming at you.
Twice out of the 18 that are there.
I think Umberon's gonna develop arachnophobia after this.
Okay, you take 7 points of
So,
you take 7 points of piercing damage and 6 points of poison damage.
Do you scream out at all?
Oh yeah, he just well that's up to Caben, but I would assume.
A shriek.
I mean, I probably like at least grunt in pain, but I probably don't scream like a little girl.
Okay.
Hey,
Not yet.
Why
that's a little
not?
girl you're
scream
talking
like
to
a little
now.
girl.
Okay.
It's like a pain scream, not a fear scream.
Okay.
Yes.
Frey, you are up.
All right. I don't feel like this combat has been fun enough.
Okay.
I'm joking, by the way. That's me being sarcastic.
Jumps
But I'm going
down the
to
cliff.
draw a black-handled dagger with golden inlay.
Yes.
Oh,
A
no!
dragon. Yes.
And I'm gonna chuck it at the spider right in the middle of them.
Yes.
You're gonna poison Viana. You're gonna kill your own dragon.
That's okay.
That really
I
helps
can
to
raise it
fireball.
from
Please roll me on the wild magic table. I'm so excited.
All right.
Yeah.
First roll to hit it.
Oh, okay.
Because it has to.
That's a nat one.
Yes. Okay. Roll me on the wild magic table.
Okay.
Where did it end
95.
up landing?
It was nice.
Where
knowing
did
you.
Oh wait,
it
no, sorry,
land?
59.
59. Okay.
59.
Those are two very
Okay.
different numbers.
You chuck the knife. You watch as it sails off down the chasm, all the way down into just this area of nothingness. You hear it clinking off of things, and then you hear a faint, just very distant little like puff.
No.
But yeah, it's somewhere down this giant crevice.
I say we
Jump.
leave it down.
Jump.
I kind of want to jump. I'm just going to walk up to the spider in front of me, grab it on the side, and just shove it off the cliff.
Okay. These just make me a athletics check. Just see if you grab it. It's just gonna try and get away from you. But I'm not gonna make you roll to see if you are strong enough to push it off because you are.
That's a 26.
Yeah. So you walk up and you just kind of like grab it and you just like turn to the side and you just drop it.
Please tell me it crawls back up wielding the knife.
Yes. I have to roll to see if it finds it. No, I don't.
Gosh.
It's dead.
Okay.
If I had rolled pretty high, I would have
On the
totally
knife.
had to do that. That would have been hilarious.
I'm going to use a bonus action and command Viana to attack the one in front of Sayexer.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
23.
23, that hits. Roll damage.
Well, 6
Okay.
piercing damage.
It dies.
It's gonna bubbly.
It does not.
Oh, it doesn't bubbly.
Yes.
Yay!
Go Viana.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
It hasn't bubblied.
Umberon, it is now your turn. You are in the dark. You are
Well,
hearing
I
all
only
of this
have
noise
one
around you.
means of emitting light, so everything that's making noise within a 15-foot cone needs to make a dexterity saving throw. And I'm going to get about 1 second to see how many things I'm fighting.
Okay, perfect. Everything within 15 feet of you makes a dex save.
Well, like in front of me, yeah.
Okay, what do they have to beat?
To a 14.
What if I run over there and chuck my axe?
And then you hit
Need more of
Umberon.
them.
Okay. Is this a damaging spell or something?
I'm using my last breath weapon of the day.
Okay, so roll damage for it, and I believe those who fail take half, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's 13 radiant damage.
And what? Oh, and half is
6.
6. Okay.
Yep.
You breathe out this just immense flame and like this just radiant flame in front of you. The 9 spiders that were there, all of them immediately are burnt to ash. And silence falls around you.
You got lucky. Only 2 of those hit you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You rolled so high for that damage that even the ones, so all of them but 2 passed, but it still is the half damage kills them.
It's the 2 that hit you.
2d10 adds up pretty quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially if
I'm going to
they're-
use my movement to head back towards where I know there's light.
Okay, perfect. You start heading back. Raise, you are up. You hear just this immense whoosh in the thing, and just the screaming of a bunch of spiders, and then it kind of goes quiet.
Oh, okay. Question.
Yes.
This hallway, like down here, I don't know how to ping. It's fine.
Yeah, it just
You
goes.
hold
It
down.
continues the mine.
I don't think I should go that way. I am going to dash.
Okay.
But first I have to see how far I can go.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll go right. Oh. I'll go right over there.
Holy cow! What's your movement speed?
45 feet.
Dang.
I went from being the slowest to the fastest. It's great.
Okay. Yeah, you
You're
just see
small.
where it goes. Barbarian
Nothing
dudes.
over. what?
Ramus, you're up.
Ray, stop leaving me behind.
She's good at that, apparently.
Hey.
Ouch.
I can get to here.
You run up.
And then,
Run up behind her.
yeah.
Oh, hey there.
I'm also gonna portal because I don't have really anything else to be doing right now, so.
Okay.
You
Just,
should portal across the chasm.
I can't move that fast.
Okay, you make it
My
to.
portal only goes 15 feet, my man.
All right, you.
Well, actually, if you choose the right place, that might
Yeah,
be
I
doable.
can portal across. I just haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, no problems. Orestes, you're up.
Oh. What am I gonna do? Oh, you know what? I think this is funny. I'm gonna walk up next to. I have the wrong things like that. I'm gonna walk up next to Sarixer, and I'm gonna look at him, look at his torch, look back at him, and I'm gonna be like, "You want to do another improvised flamethrower?"
Does Sarixer respond?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna usher it to attack the first one in line.
Okay.
Lame.
Okay. Roll me. Oh, I need to roll a dex save for it. It fails. So roll me 2d6.
I'm just imagining the two guards at the entrance. All of a sudden, there's smoke pouring out of the
Oh, yeah.
entrance, and they're like, "What is going on?"
Fine. I got a 3 and a 2.
Okay, 3.
It's not like
Going
we're in a
insane.
cave and have limited air or anything like
Okay.
that.
You kill it.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just
Light
move this one over
everything
here.
on fire.
I'm just glad the cave isn't full of natural gas or something.
Yeah.
Coal dust would be equally deadly.
And I guess that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. All right. Sarah, you are up.
It's my turn. Now there's a fire in my way.
Well, it's not my fault.
It is your fault, actually.
Would you say one of these ways?
What?
How much would one of these little spiders weigh?
They don't weigh a lot. They're around the size of like dogs, but they only weigh around like 50 pounds maybe.
Okay.
I'm moving right up next to this one.
Okay.
I'm going to draw my longsword, and I'm going to use Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
I'm just copying at
Umbra.
this point Umbron.
Okay.
Not intentionally, but
Okay. Make an attack roll.
this could be this. Oh, okay. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay, so I gotta give me a second. I gotta pull up Green Flame Blade real quick. There we go. So it takes 1 slashing, as well as 5 fire damage,
All right. It's dead.
and then the one behind it
Okay.
takes. Oh, that's a good one. That's 15? Oh, no, wait, not 15. 12.
Yeah, it's dead. Is that fire?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move back here.
Okay.
So I'm not in the way of Frey.
Okay. It is now the Speiter's turn. These two are going to skitter over the edge and down into the chasm. And disappear.
Find the knife. Find the knife.
Did they just run?
They did just run.
Coward spiders.
We scared the speeders.
Yep.
Or
Okay,
something else did.
I'm gonna put out the flames now.
Okay.
Because I want to burn up everything.
Please don't put my torch out.
No, I'm not gonna put your.
Please put his torch out.
No.
That is
I'll
one of
make
the
it-
things he can do, is instantly snuff a fire less than
Yeah.
5 feet.
I'm gonna make it
Landon,
blue
you are
though.
muted.
How about that? Now
I
you
need
have a
that
blue
torch.
fire.
Hand you the torch?
I need that torch so I can drop it down the cliff and see where my knife is.
I only have 10 of these things.
And
I
you
can
used
set one
one.
of the corpses on fire, and you can throw the corpse down.
Oh,
That's not a terrible idea.
I mean,
But
I
it
can
could
find the
also
knife.
set off a bomb of
just-
some sort.
Getting down there is the rough part.
Just leave the knife.
Just leave the knife.
Just leave the knife.
Well, can't Sarixer fly?
Fine. I'm not
Guys,
going
if there's
after
a
the
hey,
knife.
guys, that whole bottom area is covered in dead spiders whose bodies light like lighter fluid. Don't you want to
Yeah.
see that?
No. I don't.
I feel like we might accidentally set off a bomb of sorts.
Fine. I'm
Why
gonna
would there
light my
have to be
own
a
torch
bomb
and
right
drop
there?
it
It's
down.
fine.
Yeah, you light a torch and drop it.
Yes.
You light a torch, you step aside, and you drop it off the edge. You all watch as this just drops. You see it passing. Then you start seeing it passing spiders crawling up, and more spiders crawling up, and more spiders crawling up. Probably around 400 or so crawling up. Then you watch as it hits the ground, hits the bottom, and all of them go up like the 4th of July. All of the spiders, all of them just.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, Frey.
All
Now I'm
the
terrified.
living ones, all the dead ones, all of them just ignite.
How much smoke that's gonna cause?
Yay.
Nice. Do you want to see if you can see your knife down there?
Can I see it first? That is the question. Can I see it?
Make me a perception check.
15.
15. Looking down there in the midst of all of these flames, you can see one faint glinting something down there. Also, because it is all
This is 200 feet down, right?
100.
100 feet down. Okay.
Yeah. You also see that down there is also like a cave entrance that you can presume was like the lair of the large one.
But the whole
Oh,
bottom
yeah.
is set on fire, isn't it?
Currently.
Well, hopefully it dies out.
I mean, the oxygen loss will definitely kill it out eventually, but
How
that
much
might
rope
kill
do
us
we
as
have?
well.
I think you guys have a decent amount of rope left still.
Okay. If we have
You
enough,
can hang off my
I want
my
to
hat.
tie it up and then like drop it down and try to rappel back down
Okay. You can repel down.
safely.
Okay.
Yeah.
You tie it off on kind of one of the boulders. You're able to kind of rappel down fairly easily. Make me an athletics check, just really quick.
26.
26, yeah. You easily repel them.
Woo.
Upon reaching the bottom, you kind of glance around. You're just kind of in the midst of like these slowly smoldering spider corpses. You just kind of glance around, kind of nod your head at the just carnage you brought in this little.
I don't hear
Ruby.
any bubbling, do I?
No. No.
Okay.
About to
Bubbling.
devour down there. No.
You
don't
just hear this echo of bubbling coming from the bottom of the chasm, and all of a sudden we hear the screams of Frey as thousands of
You would
spiders.
hear some childlike screams at that point.
You kind of waltz through the kind of crunching some of the spider legs and stuff as you go. You find the knife, you pick it up. As you're kind of headed back to your rope, you glance down the tunnel and you see that in the tunnel there are a bunch of adventurer corpses that are hung up in webs inside, as well as their gear.
I wanted to go
is,
check out that place in the first place, so I want
Yeah,
to
we
check that
do
out.
need to check that out. See if Immidar's one of the corpses.
So are you all headed down?
I will.
Okay. Anyone else?
Why not?
I'm gonna stay up here where I can
If somebody's
easily
going to torch,
escape.
I'll go, but I'm staying where there's light.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the other issue is that
Oh, there's light
I don't
down
think
there.
I can climb this rope.
But there's a lot of corpses
Up
that
and
are on
down.
fire down there too.
The corpses have burned down. They burn quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they burn quick. All
Is
right.
my torch still lit or is it gone?
No, your torch is the only thing still burning here, but the whole thing is on fire. Like the shack
Oh,
and
okay.
everything is on fire.
It's just a giant
It's
I
burning
just-
guess I'll
stick.
just pull out another one of my torches and just use that to light it.
Perfect.
Okay.
You step into.
I'll extinguish the one that is completely on fire after he's lit up.
Okay.
His other one.
As the three of you step into this kind of lair, you see that there's webs everywhere. And there are probably around
Wait, who's the three? Sorry.
Rays, Arestus, and Frey, I believe.
Okay, cool.
And if one of you would love to roll me a D100.
I will do it.
Don't do it, not you.
He didn't get to see what his wild magic did.
I got 26.
26. Okay.
And then a D3.
Being through the Book of Death.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, did you find your sword? Your knife? Your dagger?
Found my knife. Yeah, I found it.
Okay. So it lives to see another day, to curse us another day.
Poison Umbron one more time.
Okay. You find 50 gold pieces.
Oh.
And about and around 1,000 copper pieces.
All right.
You also, as you're down here, just kind of searching around, the gear that's on these adventures, none of them seem to have any magical items on them. However, you do find plenty of gear if you'd like to replace any of yours or take anything from them. And if any of you would like to roll me an investigation check, you're welcome to see if there's anything else here.
I would like to check out the corpses.
Sure.
I don't necessarily want to search them, but I want to try and identify them to my best ability.
Go ahead. And if any of you want to search this for anything else of use, you are welcome to roll an investigation check.
Can I do a
I'm rolling.
perception, or does it have to be investigation?
You can make a perception, you just won't get as good stuff as investigation.
Okay, I got 15.
15. Searching the bodies, none of them appear to be Immidar.
Okay, that's good.
That's a 2 for investigation.
Okay. You feel very certain you have searched everything in here.
Oh yeah, let's go. I'm so good, guys.
I got a nat 20 for investigation, but it's an 18.
Okay. Still a nat 20. You search around. You're able to find one thing that seems to be particularly interesting in here. You find that just kind of as you're searching through, you're looking around, you do find that in one of the far corners of the room, there's a small alcove, and you look inside and you see that back in the corner, hidden in this alcove, all the way back, there's a skeleton. Of probably someone who came in here and they starved to death inside, trying to stay away from this large spider. And as you kind of look inside, you can see you can't get in there, Frey, but Raze could likely get inside. You can see that he's holding he has 2 potions that are sitting with him, just kind of in a satchel to the side that's decayed over time. And you can also see that there is a book that's with him as well. The book has not decayed over time.
Yep,
I need your shortness.
I got you.
I need
Oh.
your small stature.
There's a skeleton back there with potions and a book. Grab them.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I crawl in there?
Yeah, you crawl in there, you grab it all. One of the potions, as soon as you touch it, it glows just faintly, this faint green, and then it kind of dissipates.
Okay. Is the book stitching familiar?
No.
Good. I will crawl back out.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, you crawl out, as you kind of get out there, and you kind of take a glance at the book. It is very thin, but as you kind of flip through it, it's a spell book. It contains a single spell.
What spell is that?
The grin.
What spell is it?
Yeah.
It's the spell is Hydro Vortex.
Whoa, fancy. I'm gonna give that to Frey then.
Well, Ramus, you aren't down there.
Yeah. Ramus doing the grabby hands. Give.
I know.
Give.
I want
Wait.
so.
Why do you give me a book? Why? I
I
cannot read this.
You're the
don't
one who
know.
asked her to grab it, are you
Okay,
not?
I'm more slashy, okay?
I'm not. Oh, well, whatever. I'll put it in
Maybe
my pack.
Ramus could use it.
Is there any armor that looks better than mine?
What armor are you currently wearing?
I have, I think, lint. No,
Imagine wearing
I have plate.
armor.
Plate?
Yeah, I have plate.
Oh, none of this is magical, so you've got the best armor here.
All right. Does any of the party members need armor?
Not me.
Leather armor. I don't know if that's okay or not. It's fine. It
Well,
works.
I'm not gonna say
How
yes
much-
or
how much would it
no. I
work?
don't need armor, but I am telling you that I'm not wearing armor. So whatever you glean from that.
I mean, how much does it weigh? All of it.
All 20 corpses worth of armor, or just one person's armor?
Yeah.
Okay,
20.
All
lot.
20.
all 20, you cannot carry it.
Could I?
But no, you couldn't either. You two can't carry that much gear.
Can you
Ah,
imagine
just
trying
kidding.
to climb up a rope carrying
What
Okay.
about
that much
10?
armor?
What
How
about 10?
much
Raise
armor
could.
would fit in 450 pounds?
Would
How
fit
many
in.
suits of armor is that?
You could get it all, but it's more about the fact that there's so much you can't really just carry it.
I guess that's fair.
You also have to climb a rope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do have a party member with a bag of holding.
That is not down here with us, though.
Ramus,
You
you
Ramus,
have a
from
bag of holding?
from above, you hear a faint Ramus.
Ramus.
Promise.
I think
No.
I'm is there anything up here where I was? Is there
No,
anything interesting up here?
literally nothing.
No? Okay. Then I'll come down with them.
You meander down the rope. Make me an athletics check.
Oh no.
That's why I'm not going down the rope.
Well, my athletics isn't terrible. Ah, that's no good. That's a 6.
Okay. You kind of you're going down. You're feeling pretty good. And then your foot just like slips on something, and you start skidding down the rope.
I have Featherfall.
Okay. So are you casting it?
Yeah.
Okay. You cast
Yeah.
Featherfall. So you guys watch Ramus plummet about 40 feet, and then cast Featherfall, and he just.
Oh boy. I'm gonna climb up the rope. I don't want to be down here anymore.
Okay. You climb up the rope. Ramus, you are
comes
down here with
down,
Frey.
raises like, nah.
He's fine.
Okay, bye.
Okay, Frey.
Um,
Ramus is here with you.
Hey,
What did you need?
Ramus. I need base. Like, do
Storage
you have any
space.
extra space in your bag of holding?
I mean, I should, yeah. If I put everything into the rock.
Cool.
What do you need it
want
for?
to do that? There's a lot of armor in there. And I feel like it could be used to help other people. So we should take it.
All right.
Just get you money.
I'm gonna first take the rock and kind of clear out some space.
Okay.
What
As you open your bag of holding, there's nothing inside besides the rock.
Oh well, that already happened. Here, you can have this for now. I just take off the bag. I take out the rock. I take off the bag, and I hand it to you. I saw that one lady go inside her rock, and I want to try going inside this one.
Oh
So-
man, that's gonna be a disaster
I want to
area.
go into this.
Right now or like
I don't see why not.
I see.
you do that while I grab the armor.
I want to see if I can't get inside this rock.
Okay. So do you set it on the ground and step on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Frey, as you begin collecting all the armor and getting everything ready, Ramus, you set it on the ground, you take a step on it, and you feel a just kind of, it's almost the feeling of falling you just had before, but not quite as intense. Just this faint feeling of just falling for a second, and then you're standing. You look around at the chaos around you. Of all of the items that you have collected just spread around in a mess in here. And you, as you're there, you also do hear something else. You hear a faint, just
Batman.
ever so faint growl inside that seems to
Batman.
grow. And then you hear as if something is breathing in, as it is dark in here.
I do have. I have cast light.
Okay, what did you cast it on?
Your
It's
eyes.
keeping something on me, so I would probably go with the little pin that I got from that metalier woman.
Sure. So you hear this and you turn around and it shines light and you see that inside you see an immense head of a dragon just breathing in, and you see the flames building up inside.
Can
Can
I
I
leave?
get out of that?
Can I leave?
Okay, how are you leaving?
Is the rock no longer there?
No, you stepped on the rock. You're in the rock.
Oh no.
How far is the head from me?
10 feet.
How tall is it?
Make me a history check.
All right.
Accidentally stumbles into Dragon's Horde.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. Looking at this thing, with your general knowledge, the head is far too large to be just an ancient dragon. And you realize that this is a Titan dragon of at least 1,000 years old.
Would I know that they usually talk? Or do they?
With that history check, no. You have no idea that they talk.
All right. It looks like it's about to breathe fire at me.
Yes.
All right. This is no good. It can probably smell me.
Yeah, you do stink.
Oh, you smell like dinner.
You had one bath when you were with
I don't
us,
know how to get out of here.
and begrudgingly at that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, lost
Okay.
somebody. Lost TC.
Yeah, TC
Okay.
had 7 camera problems earlier, I think. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
For your life.
Good boy. Looking at all my spells.
He's back.
There he is.
Can I use Rift on myself?
Sure.
I'm just gonna make a big portal beneath me and drop in.
Okay. Yeah, you disappear. How long does that last?
Till the end of my next turn, so 12 seconds.
Nice. Okay. You have 12 seconds to contemplate.
Alright.
The rest of you have no idea this is happening, and I think that's where we'll end this tonight's session. I think that is the perfect place to end.
Let's do it.
You may be making a new friend, or you may be a chicken nugget. Either
Actually,
way.
Ramus would not be a chicken nugget. Ramus would be a roast lamb.
A
Lamb
lamb
chop.
nugget. A dingleberry. No.
Warma.
Man, little did we know, Ramus kidnapped an ancient Titan dragon.
Hey guys. I'm the only one who knows where Ramus is.
You. I watched him step in.
Yeah. No, the rest is news too.
Oh boy. All right.
As soon as
Oh, just get it. We'll end here. We're so glad you guys came. This has been fun, and I'm so excited for this next session because I'm excited to see if Kyrian comes up with anything to do. By next session, I'm excited. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, so glad you guys were here, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for coming. We'll see you.